All right, everybody, welcome back to TorgyTalk. I'm your host, John Torgerson, along with my co-host and producer, Jackman Johnson.
Jackman Johnson, how you doing?
And our guest today is Charles Burns. How you doing, dude?
I'm good, man.
Good. Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it.
Came in with the Corona.
Yeah. He came in with his own beer. That's nobody. Everybody. I have beer. I would have.
Everyone usually
I would have offered you Miller Lite, but that's a good guess. He brings what he wants, you know.
Yeah, I started with Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Nah, I moved on. I really drink Modelo's, but
yeah,
I was already running late.
Gotcha.
So I said, let's just bring what's in the car.
Yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, guys, Charles is a comedian from Antioch, right? I guess.
Your show's in Antioch. I'm from Gurney, but
Gurney, okay.
Usually I've had the show in Antioch, though.
So yeah, Lake County comedian. That's we met over at Village, probably, right?
Yeah, we first met at Village, I believe.
When Billy had his mic on Tuesdays at Village or Wednesdays.
I'm sure.
It was either Village or
I know.
Was it at Lucky Bernie's? No.
I went down to.
Oh no, you went to the fucking Gambler.
McHenry.
Yeah. When it was the writers' room, that's the where I first met you. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, how long you been doing comedy?
I want to was 25, so I think ending of 23.
Okay,
started.
So just about 2 years now.
Oh, you say you were?
Okay. So
it's gonna be 2 years in August.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm coming up on my. I hit 2 full years in this month. At the end of this month, so I'll be starting my 3rd year at the end of this month, which is pretty cool. It was funny. I was actually talking to Stephanie Robertson about before I was right after my work accident, right before I started going back into comedy a lot because I really couldn't because of my accident. But once I was able to get back in, I was just struggling, dude. I was getting right back into it. I wasn't. My new stuff, just I don't know. I was just treating everything like I was trying to get booked. I was treating everything like an audition almost. Every time I go to a mic, I'm like, I gotta do my best shit, blah, blah, blah. And then I wasn't having fun and stuff. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? She's like, well, once you hit that 2-year mark, she's like, you'll start kind of figuring it out, finding your voice a little bit more. And sure shit, 6-8 months later, I'm like, here we are. I'm getting booked a little bit more steadily. Kind of cool, you know? It's just cool to find. I don't know. I'm starting to find my voice now. I'm starting to lean into the dad material, and just being a younger dad, and it's pretty cool. I know you got kids, right?
I got 3.
Yeah, there you go. And you're what? Early 30s, right? Late 30s.
That making me feel good. Nah, man, I'm 38.
38?
Damn.
Shit.
38.
I would have guessed 35. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, 38.
38. Okay. So,
when did you want to start comedy?
So I've always kind of I feel been the funny one, with people think I'm funny and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a roommate, and we're just talking bullshitting and saying, I should do stand up, but we just talk about it. So I feel like I talked about it for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then I just love comedy in general.
Right.
So,
what do you like to watch?
I like.
You gotta go Mount Rushmore. What's your?
Your Mount Rushmore. What's your top 4?
You gotta go Chappelle.
Okay.
Yeah, go Chappelle. I still put Kevin Hart up there. I know a lot of people probably say
he's on mine.
He's you don't get him now, this and that. I mean, he's successful, so I don't expect this shit to be obviously he's older shit.
I find his stand-up funny.
Those three specials that were on Netflix were so goddamn good.
Yeah, but even his new one was good. So I got Kevin Hart, Chappelle. They gotta be alive or
no? They can be dead.
Oh, I got me Bernie Mac.
Okay. Bernie Mac.
There you go.
I love Bernie Mac.
These ain't jokes.
Yeah. Shit, his favorite one is my favorite one is his nephew comes down for some milk and cookies. I love that shit. Then I gotta go, 80s, Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
I gotta go Eddie Murphy.
All right, nice.
Damn, 5 is hard.
It's all black.
Because I feel like I'm for real. No.
Yeah. Well, you said Bernie Mac, Eddie Murphy.
Oh, shit.
Chappelle and Kevin Hart, yeah.
Well, black guys are funny.
Black guys are funny. I have Kevin Hart on mine. I'm starting to get into more of the older comics now.
I would put Louis C.K. above Kevin Hart for me.
I lied. Remember that one time I said I was going to watch Louis C.K.?
You didn't do it yet.
I haven't done it yet.
You didn't do your homework.
No, I haven't done my homework yet. I just don't watch a lot of stand-up anymore. I see stand-up 4 nights a week.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to just sit down and watch a fucking stand-up special.
I make my roommate watch them, so I made him watch the Big J Okerson special. And he's like, I hate Big J. He's like, just fucking watch it, dude.
Was it his new crowd work one?
Yeah, and he loved it too.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I haven't
Literally, we
watched
would replay it over and over.
It's called They Them.
Yeah,
so it's got to be.
It's just the first one's them.
It's a crowd, it's a crowd work special. I'm gonna definitely watch it one of these days. I don't know. Like I said, it's literally like, dude, I sit through open mics like if I go to the city, I do like 2-3 mics. So I'm sitting watching, listening, depending on where I'm at on the list, I'm listening to a lot of fucking comedy all night. Last thing I want to do is go.
You just listen to it?
No. I mean, I'm waiting for my turn.
No, I'm saying, but you say you listen to comedy, so like you listen.
No,
to
not even. No, fuck no.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I'm saying like I don't listen to comedy really.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
watch comedy much anymore. Like unless like my favorite comedian comes out with a special, I don't really watch anything. I feel like it kind of like it interferes with the writing. I think kind of like it doesn't really give me any inspiration to write. I'd rather watch like a movie or a show or the news. Or I don't watch the news. I'm lying. Or just like hang out with my kids. Fucking, I don't know. Watch a lot of comedy.
No, I mean I got a few specials I still need to watch, like the Nate Bark. I know he has a new one.
Yeah,
and then there's
I heard it was good. I heard I like Nate.
Yeah, and then there's
His Amazon one is hilarious.
The Amazon one.
There's like 7. I don't even know which ones are
The
which.
one that came out like 2021, I think.
I can't tell the names. Yeah.
It's really funny.
I feel like he's really good with that with his wife shit, like those stories.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then like, so I know you said like comedy interferes with your writing or whatever. And I still need to be 5, right? 5. I was at 4.
No, 4. Yeah, Mount Rushmore's
So I'm at
4.
4. So 5.
No, it's 4.
I guess I'll put a white guy, Sebastian. One of the school scar like.
Oh, yeah.
He's nice.
He's Italian, so I mean.
And he's from Chicago.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
really?
yes.
Is he really?
Arlington Heights.
Yeah. So no. So like I said, I like
You know
back to
that?
how I
I
started.
did not know that.
Yeah.
How I started doing comedy was, like I said, I'm just a fan of comedy.
Yeah.
So I like going to comedy shows and stuff. And then I went to the shows, and then
Did you go to a show before you started open mic?
yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like
you started
comedy
seeing,
show?
Yeah, you saw live comedy before you
Oh
started.
yeah. I love fucking comedy. So like, I would always like get people together, and we went down to Zany's once.
Nice.
Seen a
Who'd you
couple
see?
people. It was who did I see that
Did you
day?
Rosemont or Old Town?
No, my first it was Old Town.
Old Town's the best one. I love it. I like both of them. I mean, Rosemont is a really, really nice club, but I just like the small. I like the intimacy and the small. Like Zany's Old Town is like 150 people. It's
Yeah.
packed tight. It's tiny stage as
Yeah,
opposed
I'm
to Rosemont.
The closer you are together, the more laughs you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll shit. Hopefully, I do something there one day. Zany's. I'll be dope to get my picture on the wall.
Yeah, I would like to. Hopefully,
Just sign the wall. Yeah.
They got sign. Yeah, you got to. Peyton Ruddy just got his picture up there because he headlined. I went to it. It was he did a pretty good job. But yeah, I would love to. That's my goal for the next couple of years. I don't know. I don't want to put a date on it, but for the next couple of years, I'd like to do the Super 6 showcase at Zany's. That'd be really cool.
Which was that one?
That's just the new material.
The
night, pretty
showcase.
much. It's just it's new comics, up and coming comics. You do guest spots. You do like 5 or 7 minute spots. It's just a matter of I've learned in this business. I mean, it is a lot about experience for sure, and like time you put in, but also it's a lot about knowing people. You just got to know the right people.
Rubbing elbows.
You just got to make friendships with people. Show you're a good person. Show that you're funny. Show that you work hard. But a lot of it is making relationships.
No, I know. I mean,
that's
how I'm here.
Exactly.
With this shit. And
Yeah.
I'm not lying. I seen you doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I want to be on that, but I didn't want to ask. Hey,
I have no problem putting. I have no problem putting anybody on.
So like when you asked me, like it just feels better that way, because like,
Oh, yeah.
because if I was here, because I asked, hey man, put me on your show. It's like he just put me because because I asked.
I've had some people ask.
We'll be like, well, what do you need to talk about? Be like, I just want to be on.
So what's funny now is like it's kind of a flex now when somebody's like, hey, can I meet your show? Be like, nah, dude, I don't got anybody. I'm booked out through June right now, dude. I'll talk to you later.
We
At
got
some point. I'm not
emergency
blowing you.
spots
I'm not
locked
saying I'm not blowing you off, but like if somebody cancels, I'll fucking try to hit somebody up last minute. But like I said, we're a week ahead now, so like we kind of have that leeway of like
we get fall behind a week.
If somebody cancels, we can just say fuck it and just record 2
Yes.
episodes in a week. So next week, actually, we're recording 2 episodes. We have fucking James Najjar and Harold Patrick. Jesus Christ!
And we'll be on Phil's too.
Yeah, James Najjar and Harold Patrick are coming on Saturday, and then Vince is coming out on Sunday. So then those videos. So those will come out on Fridays, but that'll push it back another week. Everything will be 3 weeks ahead.
So it's gonna be on Instagram, YouTube, where they all at?
It comes out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I want to hear your guys' top 5.
All right. So
Mine are constantly changing, sadly.
all right. Mine is Shane Gillis. He was the one that really got me to kind of do comedy. I just saw his YouTube special and was just like, oh, it's just like kind of. He's just like he's just like just bro comedy kind of. It's like I don't know. I was like, yeah. For some reason, when I saw his stand up special, I was like, I want to try it now. But I also was watching people do Kill Tony. I was like, because when you see somebody bomb on Kill Tony, you're like, I got better shit than that. Like some people go on there and like are terrible.
Yeah.
But then you fucking get into comedy and you see how difficult it is. But some of those motherfuckers come in there in the first try and think that they can do it. And
brain is pickled.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no hope.
Yeah, and they just come up there and like, yeah, I don't know. But so Shane Gillis is one.
Dave Chappelle.
In no certain order. Ron White. I love Ron White. Kevin Hart's up there as well. Mitch Hedberg. And then I'd say this is a newer one, but Bill Burr has made his way up to the top as well.
See, those are Dave
Mine's
Chappelle's
we've done these multiple times because I had Dane Cook up there for a while because I just grew up watching him. His comedies, I mean, you watch it now, it's very cringy. Obviously,
I haven't really.
That was the first comedy show or special I've ever listened to. Was Dane Cook.
Dude, I had all his albums on my fucking iPod.
I've seen Dane Cook.
That was my first introduction to stand up. Was Dane Cook.
Dane Cook.
Yeah,
I just but you watch it now and it's not.
I
it's
haven't
just
really
yelling.
seen him.
It's just really good. It's really good storytelling is all it was, and really loud and like physical humor.
Yeah, when I think of Dane Cook, my favorite movie. I think of I know he's a comedian and I've
Employee of
seen
the
his
Month?
shit. But that I mean I think I've seen that one.
The
but
movies
it was
are better.
my best friend's girl.
Yeah,
I love
a good
that
one, too.
fucking
That's a
movie,
good
man.
movie.
Good
Yeah.
Luck Chuck's a great
No,
one
Good Luck
too.
Chuck's
Good Luck
good.
Chuck.
Yeah, Good Luck Chuck's awesome.
Nah, but my favorite part on that
Employee of the Month is so good.
That one's probably the best.
I love
Yeah.
Employee of the Month. He works
I
at
think
he works at the grocery store.
Costco. He works at a
Costco or
Costco.
something.
Yeah.
I think
And
I've
they
seen
have
it,
that
but I
club. They
don't-
got that clubhouse in the fucking inside the.
Well, my favorite's Harlan Williams is in that.
yes, he is. And Andy Dick and
Andy Dick is
Harlan
in
Williams,
that.
Andy Dick, and Dane Cook, Jessica Simpson,
And there's an Indian guy in
and
there.
Dak Shepard,
I think I have seen that one, but
and
like,
the dude whoever plays Pedro from fucking Napoleon Dynamite, he's in it too.
Yeah.
I forgot
It
his
is
fucking
a
name.
great cast.
I'm
great movie.
gonna watch fucking Employee of the Month today. I haven't seen that movie in so long. It's so good. It's so funny.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I think I've seen it, but I don't remember much. I remember my best friend's girl though. My favorite part in that movie is when
It's an 81 Accord. It's a collectible.
This is an this is an 81 Honda. How dare you? That's what he says.
but it was
Is that different? Are you talking about?
No, it's Employee Months.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were
Dak
talking-
Shepard.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, sorry. I was just making sure you weren't trying to quote a different movie, and I was quoting it though. I never.
Oh yeah,
mind.
like
Anyway,
last time.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say next? Go on. You were saying something, right?
Oh yeah, I was saying about the Dane Cook. My favorite
Podcasting.
my favorite part in that movie is when the dude from American Pie, I think Jason some shit.
Jason Biggs. Yeah.
When the baby's sucking on the titty.
Oh,
And then he was like, he leans over, he was like, I'll have what he's having. That shit, I feel like I use that in my life every once in a while.
Hell yeah.
I'll have what he's having.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, that shit was a good ass movie though.
What's yours? Have they changed?
I think Dave Chappelle's gonna be locked in forever.
Yes, I agree on that. I definitely.
Ron White and Louis C.K. I keep debating over,
Ron White's my forever.
but I
locked in.
decided George Carlson is going to be locked in
George
too.
Carlin.
George Carlin, yeah, my bad.
Yeah. He doesn't even know his name.
Yeah, can I say Carlson? Yeah,
Yeah, you said
Carlin.
Carlson. George Carlin. I actually, my buddy Gavin, shout out Gavin Cavanaugh. He's been on the podcast. He's in Boulder right now doing ski bumming it right now. He's working.
He's doing ski bumps.
Ski bumming it. He's working the lifts over at a Steamboat. Anyway, he got me a George Carlin record on vinyl.
I was going to talk about the Louis C.K. on Red Rocks.
No, so we can watch. We can listen to that when I
That'd be dope.
get it. Yeah, it's on vinyl. He'll be here next month.
And then, so Dave Chappelle, George Carlin. I guess I'll keep Louis C.K. up there. What's the guy? Trevor Moore from Wise Kids, You Know.
Okay.
You know Wise Kids, You Know?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a little embarrassed because I feel like a lot of like you guys probably be like, what the fuck? But I don't know who Ron White is, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Blue Collar Comedy Tour from back in the day? It was
These guys smoke cigars and
like
glass of whiskey.
Can you pull him up?
Yeah, you
Maybe
know who
if
he
I
is.
see him.
If you see
Maybe
his
if I
face,
see
you know
him.
exactly who he
But
is.
like-
Tater Salad. They call me Tater Salad. Fucking. He's always drinking whiskey or smoking a cigar. Yeah, him. You don't know who Ron White is? Oh no, dude. We got to pull up a fucking clip. Hang on, pull up Ron. Why did you spell like that, you psycho? Hang on. Yeah, I got thrown out of a bar. That's just a good one. Top one. Okay, or not that one.
Shorter.
Whatever. This is one of my favorite specials. He's always he doesn't drink anymore, but
He does mushrooms now. And fucking peyote.
The fuck, Jack?
What?
You paused it.
I did. I clicked the mouse.
So yeah, that's Ron White. Ron White is he's I watched him because my dad liked watching Blue Collar Comedy Tour because it was Larry the Cable Guy,
I know
Ron
that.
White,
Okay.
Bill Engvall. It was all those three, right? Those four.
What's the guys that get smarter than your fifth grader? Or are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Oh yeah, Jeff Foxworthy. Yeah, Jeff Foxworthy too.
Okay.
He's the guy that did Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Or like if you're something blah blah blah, you might be a redneck. That guy.
Oh,
Have you heard those jokes before?
If you got a gun rack on your gun rack,
Yeah.
you might be a
Yeah,
redneck.
he's like, if you have a couch in your front yard, you might be a redneck, like shit like that. He literally did like 10 minutes of jokes like that. Like those are, I think I think you would call those hack jokes now a little bit, but that was his shtick, but that was his thing, and he ran with it, and he made I don't know, but Jeff Foxworthy, I don't even think he does shit anymore. But Ron White is he's a regular at the mothership.
Okay.
He's the one that got Joe Rogan to move out there, and then he was the one that convinced Joe Rogan to open the mothership.
Yeah, so he's basically the start of it.
Ron White was the start of the Austin comedy scene.
Okay.
Yeah, so because he lived out there probably 5 years before any of the COVID shit happened. Then when COVID happened, he's like, I'm fucking loving it out here, and fucking brought Joe Rogan out there, and then
and then everyone followed.
Yeah. Oh, that's good though, because I'm probably gonna watch some of his shits. But like, I feel like when I haven't heard of someone,
a little unprofessional. That's the special you got to watch of his.
yeah. Oh, shit,
It's so good.
Where he talks about smoking a joint in the movie theater bathroom.
No, when he talks about partying on Dr. Phil's boat.
Oh, that's the one after. Yeah.
He also talks about he'd just gotten remarried and stuff. He talked about getting raided on his private jet because he had like
I gotta rewatch that one.
He had weed on his plane, and part of the joke is he's like one of his pilots was like ratted on him, was like, Mr. White, he's so bad on his plane. He's always drinking and smoking and fucking on his plane. He's like, we're talking about my plane here, right? Like he's his private jet, motherfucker. So one of his pilots ended up like, I don't know if he fired him, but like he ended up snitching on him and shit. He had like a fucking like an eighth of weed and got fucking arrested in Florida.
That happens to most of the
But he talks about it. He talks about it on that special. It's a really good special, dude. He's one of my favorites.
what's it called?
A Little Unprofessional.
Okay. When you said that though, like I know that's a comedy, but when you said that, I thought you were talking about me.
Same.
Because I was late today.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
really?
so I thought when he said that, like, this motherfucker, like, damn.
No, we were glad you were late. We were late too, honestly.
I didn't know if I should
No. It worked out
Yeah.
well because we usually record Torgy Thoughts, which comes out every Monday at 6 a.m. We usually record that every Monday, and it literally we started it late as shit. So you would have walked in if you would have gotten here at 1. You would have been sitting for 15 minutes listening.
So you'd have been unprofessional.
Exactly.
I would have been on time. Okay.
Yeah. You would have been good. Yeah. So
We're so pro. We know we're gonna be late, and we plan on it.
Yeah, we kind of like every guest kind of shows up like about 20 to 30 minutes late anyway.
Okay.
So
No,
that's why
but
we set
I
the
messaged
time.
you though. Because I messaged him and I said, hey, I might be 15 minutes late. He said, perfect. But then after that, by the time I actually got on the road and I messaged him, and then he replied, unreal, dude. So in my head, I'm like,
we've heard of Jamaican time, right? This is comedian time.
but is he like actually mad? I'm like, should I even go?
No, I was so,
like, what the fuck?
I was totally fucking with you.
But no, but I didn't know. Because you guys are white, so like these guys, like you gotta be punctual, with these. But
no, I'm a
it's funny.
white guy.
I talk about it in Torgy Thoughts this week too. I'm like, as soon as it was the beginning of the episode, I'm like, perfect. I'm like, I'm gonna send him something funny, makes him think I'm mad at him.
I'm a white guy that drinks dark liquor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you guys like? I know you guys been doing comedy for a little bit, but does like anyone ever came up to you and been like known you for like a joke?
Yes.
After a show, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've had
What's your joke that people like? Hey, like I love that joke.
my Dada Rocks joke.
My
Which
bartending
one?
one.
The Dada Rocks joke where I say my son was eating rocks the other day, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, Dada Rocks. I'm like, hell yeah, he does, brother. That one gets me a lot of everybody. That crushes every show.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I did the show one at the Vixen, and I fucking had this one joke about the speed of ocean animals, right? Okay, and like the joke is like, I'm like, all right, like a great white shark can swim 26 miles an hour, pretty impressive. I'm like a barracuda can swim 32 miles an hour, and then I say, ooh, barracuda, from the song, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't do your bit.
I mean, it sounds funny.
And white people laugh at that, and
Okay.
then
People love
and then
it.
I say another fish, and then I say a black marlin is at the top of the list at 82 miles an hour. I'm like, of course it's a blackfish. I'm like, it must have an extra muscle in his tail fin. And then I added this last punchline, and then I hadn't really tested that much. And I'm like, oh, the black marlin. It disproves the stereotype that blacks can't swim. And all the black people fucking loved it. And then you hear a bunch of white people go, ah.
Yep.
And
Sounds
then
about right.
I literally went off stage. I went like this. Is like, well, you guys are great. I love you. I'm out of here. And then getting off stage by saying I love you is the most awkward thing in the world. But it was so fucking funny because later that night we went over to the Gambler after the show, and this black dude came up to me. He's like, "Hey, you the comedian that said the fish joke, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Keep telling that joke. That was my favorite joke of all the comedians all night. That was the best fucking joke. Keep telling that shit." I'm like,
Damn, so black dude told you that?
"Hell yeah!"
It feels like cool as fuck when they
Dude,
they come up to
okay,
you and they're like, hey,
bro,
like,
What do you mean they?
So,
well,
what do you mean they, bro?
Well, you know, well,
Clip it.
you know,
Timestamp that.
damn, I don't know. First of all, I think that my shit's a little racist or whatever, my jokes or whatever, but like, I feel like I feel like
out of a good mind
yeah,
space.
but
so
I feel like I hang more with black people than white people.
I've noticed
Like
the past 4 weeks that I enjoyed a black crowd way more than a white crowd, 100%.
We went to Riddles 2 weeks in a row. And it was
Yeah.
just
And then I
like-
had a sense too, which was also a black room at this point.
No, I feel like you gotta like if you get them to laugh, your shit's funny. You know,
Yeah.
because
I watched them die, and that made me so
Yeah.
happy. That cheered me up, and I was like,
Yeah,
all right, I'm
so-
going to go with this joke. And then I said that.
I did my black noise joke at Riddles on Monday. It was funny. It was Sedmore's birthday. You know Sedmore?
Nah.
He's the one of the co-hosts over at Riddles. Him and Smitty co-host. Shout out to Riddles. It's a great mic.
Smitty.
Every Mondays.
Funny
Every Monday.
motherfucker.
Every Mondays.
Yeah, I might have to start hitting some of these open mics because I haven't
Dude,
done
let me know.
none.
Let me know when you want to go to Riddles because we'll
I'm
have to
gonna-
ride together.
I got to
If
see
you-
more
if you-
Seth's
if you-
material.
if
I've
you-
only seen Smitty.
You're in
do this-
Gurney, you said?
Yeah, I live in Gurney.
I can pick you up on the way to Riddle because that's like you by 94. So we
Yeah.
take 94 and you jump on 29. It's in Elsip.
Yeah, right now when I was driving here, I
Yeah.
got some big ass houses on the way.
Oh,
here.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
lake
yeah.
house
I was like,
territory.
I kept thinking like shit.
Oh, yeah, because
like,
you probably took Bay Road at some point too. You
Yeah, but I
crossed
saw
over
it-
12 at 134.
but I saw like a
and shit.
blue house with a lake and shit. That's
Oh,
just
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So I was
that's a
thinking-
private lake. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about on Bay Road.
Yeah, so then I was thinking shit like, I wonder if I'm coming to like you got a big ass house. I was like, no, I mean your house is nice, but
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
those houses they were
Dude,
big.
no,
as
Cookie
fuck.
cutter house,
Dude,
but
this-
it's a good one.
This is a rich ass fucking town. Like this
Yeah.
is like the working. This is like basically the. There's a lot smaller houses than this, but like this is a good like
I was
a good representation of the working class that lives in this town. The taxes are off through the roof. My taxes are $7,100,
a
year,
I'm gonna stay
but-
around that.
but I got VA disability 60%, so I knock off $5,000 a year. So I just pay $2,100. It's pretty cool. Shout out to the military.
Hello, real quick.
Shout out to the military for giving me a mental disability.
Mental.
Yeah, I have it's for depression.
Oh. I got that too. Do I get one?
No, you didn't go to the military, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to be rude, but it was
It's
my
okay.
wife.
No. I got a wife. I got a wife. I got
Yeah.
kids, dude. If you
I
want to
turned the camera off,
totally
you said
fine.
No,
Don't worry.
I had to answer it because she was
Yeah.
like, hey.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
It's totally
so
cool.
I gotta tell her, hey, I'm doing a podcast now, this and that. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm 2 years married in May,
Hell yeah,
Damn.
congrats,
and
man.
Doing that longer than comedy.
How long you been with her?
fuck, it's going on 4 years.
4 years. Okay.
Went quick. Went
You-
fucking
is it-
quick, man.
Do you have one? Is one of your kids with her?
No.
No. So
I mean,
all from previous. Is it all from one previous person?
no.
or
I
you
mean,
got a couple
I mean,
baby
yeah.
mamas?
So you stepdating?
I got three different
Three.
moms.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's gotta.
Ooh.
Tell me about that.
Oh,
dude.
so they're
that's,
yours,
that's,
but yeah,
that's
she's the
okay. That's
stepmom.
wild.
Okay.
Holy shit! How does that work?
No
like-
condom.
It doesn't.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean. So does that just bleed you fucking dry? I don't know. I'm not going to ask you to get into your finances, but is that as difficult as it sounds?
Yes. it
Oh
is.
my
It
god,
is.
dude!
It is.
Fuck. 3 different fucking baby moms.
Yeah.
When did you have your first one?
I was 17.
Holy shit! So he's fucking.
My daughter.
Or she's
20.
Holy fuck! That's crazy. You're 38 and you have a 20-year-old daughter.
Yeah,
That's got to be.
She's gonna be 21 in June.
Do you guys get along like super well?
What's her number?
This fucking guy.
That's his shtick.
Yeah.
If you know Jackman's a creep.
Okay, but
He's also not an active creep. He just acts like a creep.
Yeah, I'm not on your list.
yeah, so back to your joke. You were gonna say the joke that like people like know you for.
So I've gotten compliments for my bartending measuring tool joke.
Oh,
Okay, which
yeah.
was that one? Which was that one?
So basically, I'm talking about working at like an Italian country club, and I'll ask if there's any bartenders in the crowd, and there's usually not many. But if anyone says anything, I'll be like, "Oh, you guys know what that little bar measuring tool is called?" And if there's a bartender there, they already know what it's called. And they go, "Oh no, you know what it's called?
No, I don't.
It's called a jigger." And they're not allowed in my country club.
It works in this area, but he's told it in the city, and it's not good.
Yeah, in front of white people, and they're like, "Oh." And
No,
then I told it in front of black people, and they laugh their fucking asses off.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
it's
know,
really weird. It's like, I hate when people get offended for other people.
Exactly. It's just like, and I've told it in
It's a
front
joke.
of
It's
a
a
full
joke.
white crowd where
It's
it's
a joke, like,
full McHenry, and half the people are laughing their asses off, and the other half is like,
Like Jack is
Yeah.
literally seen with Addison hanging out with we hang out with black people all the time. At
I
open
tell people I'm
mics.
not
Like,
racist. I just hate poor people.
I don't understand if the joke's not coming from a hateful place. I don't find any unless you're saying an actual slur like Trace Jenkins, then I'm calling him out straight up.
I think the joke
what
was a
was up with
dance
that,
around. Yeah.
With that fucking they were all mad like a week or two ago about that one comic that had the Kendrick Lamar shit, and she had like a show somewhere and they canceled it.
Lenorda Johnson or Lenorda.
Yeah, Lenore.
I'm still following her. Fuck it.
Whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah, I didn't know.
She had some anti-Semitic or some Nazi.
No, it was
she had a Nazi joke. Or she had
There was no Nazi shit at all.
Yeah,
It
whatever
was
it
just
whatever it was.
racist.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
No, that
whatever
one,
it was.
I feel like that one was a little fucked up.
I didn't
Her Twitter's fucked up. If you look
Yeah.
at her Instagram, I do
seen it.
find it kind of funny.
No, but
I didn't see what actually got her canceled.
And I saw her on Louis J. Gomez podcast and found her funny as shit.
I didn't know who she was, but then obviously I like who's why everybody mad. So I went to look her up. I didn't follow her because I didn't want people
I was
like, okay.
already following her.
I think I followed her for a second and then I unfollowed her. But I don't know. I didn't see what actually got her canceled. But like I went on her Instagram and like watched a couple jokes. I'm like, this is actually really funny. And then I didn't like when she called out Ian Fidan. So that's
No, that was a little.
when she called out Ian Fidan. Okay, so Ian Fidan. Do you know?
Well,
who Ian
that's
Fidance
a-
is?
Nah.
So he's a
Punch high because he's more famous than her, but
Yeah, no, he's a up and coming, like he's more than up and coming. He's headlining clubs all over the nation. Like
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
headlining clubs and fucking featuring in theaters, and he's probably eventually going to be doing theater tours. I'd imagine any day now.
He's headlining.
If he's not already
Yeah.
doing theater tours, but I know he headlines clubs all over the place.
you don't need to suck his ass too much.
Anyway, he's a respectable comic. Is what I'm trying to say.
You wouldn't like that though.
Okay, he's a respectable comic. Anyway, he's got a lot of bits about how he fucks everybody. He's
bisexual.
He's pansexual. He fucks gay. He fucks guys, girls, trans, anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, this woman's like, he has a joke about it, and he's like, oh, I like to have sex with blah blah blah. And she's like, so you're gay, blah blah. You're gay, blah blah blah.
Yeah, no woman wants.
Oh, you're blah blah blah. He's like, no, motherfucker. Like, okay, he's not trying to hide anything. He's never tried to hide anything. And it's just the way she called him out was really demeaning and really rude. And it was just like, why are you going to attack another? I don't like when comics attack another comic. Unless one of them calls them. I guess unless they call each other out. I guess, but it
wasn't that funny.
It wasn't funny. Like if you're going to call them
that's
out,
the
be
issue.
funny about it. Like I don't care if I have nothing against any type of anything, but like if you're going to make fun of it, you got to be funny about it.
I think that was just for her followers,
Right.
honestly.
But like, like, dude, I'm all for any type of joke, dude. Black joke, trans joke, gay joke, dead dad joke, anything, but it's got to be funny.
Yeah, no,
The one thing that I don't like is a fucking dead baby joke. If it's a bad one.
Okay. Well,
hang on. I love dead baby jokes, but if they're like about like
this is his podcast. You gotta let him talk.
Sorry, I'm gonna get there. I'm opening it up to you in a second. I promise you. I promise you.
I want to hear. But then it's like when you guys talk, I got like I want to say this, I want to say, and then I forget.
Just interject.
Okay,
Just interject.
Talk louder.
Just interject. Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know something else, but now you talked about the baby joke. So one of my favorite jokes from I don't know his name. It's a black comedian, but he has a joke about the baby that was she has a miscarriage on the toilet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking, right?
Yep.
And then he's like, "Oh no!" and then flush. Well, that's a classic right there.
That's funny as fuck. It's got to be funny. Like I said, it's got to be funny.
But you read the comments. Some people don't They
No,
get mad.
so a
But
lot
to
of
me,
people will-
that's funny.
Okay, so like I said,
I like that people get mad though.
I
You
should
need people to
reiterate
get
the
mad.
fact. I should
Yeah.
reiterate the fact that I don't say I don't like dead baby jokes. It's just like now that I have 2 kids, it makes me think about it a little
Yeah.
bit different. But also, it's just got to be funny. It's got to be funny as fuck. But like I also, I don't like the when people talk about like the fucking kid jokes. Those are really hard to get funny.
Pedophilia jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are very
yeah.
hard. Those are very hard to make funny.
I've never made a pedophilia joke, but people call me a pedophile, and I hate that.
I've never heard like you'd have to be the only
Yeah.
pedophile joke that's really good. Mark Norman has one about being a pedophile.
Mark Norman's gonna be at the Den Theater this month. You going?
I will now.
The only reason I know is because well, the guy that helps me out, Fuentes. You know, I got to shout out Fuentes, man. He's like my fucking mentor, right?
Yeah, I was just about I was gonna shout him out. I
So
saw him. He hosted Zany's Rosemont the first time I ever went there. He hosted
Yeah?
for Kevin Bozeman.
yeah. So I've seen Fuentes fucking since
He's really funny.
no, he is. He's fucking like
He's a pro.
yeah.
He's been
So
doing comedy for a
so I feel
while.
like I'm like I don't hit a lot of open mics, this and that, but I feel like I'm lucky to have him on my side, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like I know he's fucking grinding and doing everything he has to, and he's fucking working for his dream.
Should introduce him to me, dude, so he can come on here.
No, I'm gonna oh shit, I will let him know.
Literally,
He probably would.
100%. I would love to have him on.
He's
We can have you both on too. We got
as
the
of
extra
recently he
mic.
started doing the videos, you know, like where you like comment and stuff.
Yeah.
And he went from like he's almost at 12,000 followers now.
Oh fuck yeah.
But like some of his videos got like over 1 million views.
Oh,
Like you know,
shit.
I know you guys all seen the one with
Yeah.
the finance teacher with the pink
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then everybody's done a video for it.
Mhm.
But he did one. You've seen it like 100 times. But that shit got like probably 2 mil now. But it's funny. I knew that one was gonna do good. I got one I want to do, a video. I've been holding on to it. So I was gonna do it with my nephew. So his room has a bathroom
Mhm.
in my brother's house. But like if the main bathroom's used up, you like he has. So I went in there, and then I'm gonna use your bathroom, and he was like, "Don't blow it up," right? So then instantly, an idea popped in my head.
Yeah.
So I want to do it like legit, like go all in. So I'm gonna record that, and then when he says don't blow it up, I'm gonna be fine. But I'm gonna shave my shit.
Yeah.
But I gotta do it like the first part first, the second part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So then when I come out, I'm wearing a turban and
And he got a beard.
I got a beard now.
Hell yeah.
So I feel like that shit would do
yeah,
good.
for sure.
You know, because there was a one that I seen.
You
There
should
was a-
literally just like throw in the Virgin Mary in there somehow and just be like, or not the Virgin Mary, just Allah.
Yeah, or something.
You just be like, and you just walk
But
in there and
then-
just be like, you walk in there and just be like, Allah Akbar, and just fucking
We
blow
can
that
make you
toilet
a
up.
fake bomb vest instead of like.
Yeah. So I
Panties,
I have a bunch of road
candles.
flares.
You're good with all this recording shit.
Yeah, I can help you.
Or you could do the video.
I can help you.
And just, you know-
I'm good at. I'm really decent at video
Yeah.
editing now.
But my wife doesn't want me to shave the beard.
Yeah.
I gotta go all in. But you know how the Snapchat has where you could take the beard off?
Yeah,
She
we
wants me
can-
to do that. But I
we
feel
can-
like if I go all in, like imagine, it's gonna be
You can still do it with it.
Yeah.
It can still be funny without you shaving your beard. We can do it without it. We can. AI's got some pretty good filters. Have you been seeing any of our sketches that have been coming out? We just put out one last week.
no, I'm gonna have to. You know what?
Jack robbing my house. Play that shit, Jack.
I am an unprofessional.
shit.
I should have seen like at least a show or two before I came here.
This is our sketch that we just made last week. We're doing a part 2 tonight.
No, I seen
Either tonight or tomorrow. I
I've
don't know
seen
if
one
we're-
with you where like you're like pretending to be in an office or something, right?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that was funny.
This is hilarious. Unmuted on the Instagram video.
That's you.
That's Jack. On my Ring camera. Fucking creep just robbing my house. Gets a fucking hair pick. That's fucking stupid as shit.
What was that on? Where'd you put that?
Instagram, YouTube, everything.
Oh shit! I missed that one.
Got a diaper wrapped on her. Stupid ass joke.
Hold on. Was the pause it? Now, I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but the fried chicken is because he's an intruder and we're assuming that he's black.
No, actually, that I like the assumption. That's great. I love that.
No, but I'm just
no. So the whole theory behind it was I was just going to torture him with bad jokes. It's just kind of a hack joke. It's kind of
pretty funny though.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's very funny.
Funny.
Hang on, real quick. This. So we're doing part 2.
Okay.
We're doing a part 2 in the next few days. It should come out this week. We're not going to spoil anything. You'll see.
Yeah,
I started recording shit, but
basically it opens up a windows of ideas. Like we can do a cop coming downstairs to rescue and doing an open mic joke.
Show them my super suit one real quick, and then we'll get off the videos.
Is it super suit from like Incredibles?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I used to watch that fucking movie with my oldest.
Then you'll love this. You'll love this. You'll love this shit, bro. Up a little bit, right there.
Where's my super suit? Let's see.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this shit, bro. It's so funny. I'm proud of this one. That's fucking spot on, dude. I called Addison O'Neill. I'm like, yo, is this okay to post? He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, you're not even black. First of all, you're not doing blackface, and also, you're portraying a cartoon character. I'm like, but the Samuel L. Jackson, spot on. Is he like? He's like, no, yeah. He's like, yeah, it is.
That's funny as fuck,
right, bro?
Because I love the fucking movie,
dude. That's what I'm saying.
Like, when you guys are talking about shit, I don't know, but I know Incredibles. I used to. Me and my oldest used to watch that shit like all the fucking time. I love.
I got a little brother that's 21, and so I grew up when that movie came out. So I grew up when he was watching that shit as a kid. So I had the exact same. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had a brother.
My brother's 21. Yeah, my brother's 21 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, you know, Luis Ramirez. He's 23.
Luis Ramirez. Name sounds familiar. Who's
Sklops on Facebook.
Oh, Sklop. Okay.
Yeah.
Same fucking guy. I know.
He's 23 years old. Yeah, so he's young enough to be your kid too. That's great. This episode of TorgyTalk is brought to you by Fat Candle Company. Yeah, that's right. You hear me talk about it every week. I burn a fat candle every single episode. It's a great product. They're candles inspired by men's cologne. So if you like men's cologne, you're going to love these candles. I love these candles. My wife loves these candles. You guys got to go check them out. www.fatcandlecompany.com. And if you stay tuned towards the end of the episode, I'm going to give you a special discount code that's going to save you 10% on your order. So yeah, like I said, go online, www.fatcandlecompany.com. Go check them out.
Nah, you can't. My wife's 23, so.
Your wife's 23?
Yeah.
Your wife's 23 and your first daughter's 20.
Yeah.
That's wild. How do they feel about that?
Hmm.
Do they get along?
Do
they hang out? Or
they used to, but I mean, it's not right now. They're just okay. Nothing.
Okay.
They're not best friends now. Whatever.
Are they weird about it? I don't want to get too personal. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's up to you. If you want to say fuck this, we can totally move on.
Yeah, I probably would.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So your second kid. When did you have your second kid? Is that okay to talk about? I just want to know. I just want to know like the age, your age gaps between kids.
I can tell you the kids.
Yeah.
So my oldest is 20, going to be 21 in June.
Okay.
June 13th. Then my other daughter just turned 16.
Okay.
February 11th.
Okay.
And then my son is 9.
So you're what, 22 when the second one was born?
09, like 23.
22, 23. Okay.
Hold on, no. I was 22 when she was born. I'm just doing the math.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was born 09. My first daughter was born 04. And then my son is born 2015. So
okay.
He's going to be 10 this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually got a joke about my son. So it's like, my son lives in Belize.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hang on, Belize, like
the country,
like where
underneath Mexico,
that's what
above Guatemala.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't okay.
Yeah, so so I was.
That's what I thought it was, but if people have been following this show, they know I'm geographically challenged. So,
well, I feel like a lot of people know about Belize now because fucking tickets are expensive to go there now.
I knew it was like it's like Caribbean, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Right? I'm going there in May for my cousin's wedding.
Okay,
so I actually just bought the ticket last night.
Okay,
so. I'm going May 16th to the 24th.
Hell yeah.
I haven't been to Belize I've been to Belize, but this is the first time I'm going for like a long time.
Hell yeah.
Or whatever. Cool. My dad's actually building a house right by the ocean. It's fucking dope.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
So my dad's like the best part. Like, he's, getting all emotional and shit. My dad's like my hero, you know?
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm like the best dad. And
Good shit.
Dads were.
Hell yeah, man. Good shit.
I don't even know shit.
There you go, Jack.
Emotional and shit. I'm not even an emotional dude. I try not to be emotional.
No,
I don't know.
I'm emotional about my kids, man. I get that way when I talk about my kids.
I can see that too. But like, oh yeah, back to the joke. Well, enough of that sentimental shit. So I was over there and he has a bully.
Yeah.
And then he was like, what? But you're thinking like a bully. So then we're talking and then he's like, his bully's a girl. So so instantly I'm gonna fucking use this. This is good. So my joke is, my son tells me he has a bully.
Yeah.
And then I tell my son, you know what that means?
He likes you.
She wants the dick.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I say it like that, she wants the dick. And then my son's like, are you sure? I'm like, hey man, my wife bullies me all the time.
Yeah.
Right? So I got that joke and then it goes into my wife, which, true story, we were just sitting in bed.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you want some butter? And I'm like, I actually did not know where. So I'm like, nah, what are you doing? Like, do you want some butter? And then she looked at me. She like, for those rolls. Because, I got some rolls and shit. But like, it actually happens. It's true shit. But back to Jack, man, like, my favorite joke about you, and I know my brother-in-law likes it too, because he went with me to an open mic at the Spirit.
Yeah.
And your Coke joke.
Oh, my, yeah.
I love that fucking joke.
That's a great
joke.
Like
I had to stop doing Coke. It got too gay for me.
Oh, the...
I love that. I love that.
So you haven't told that in a long time.
Yeah.
No, I love that fucking joke.
Holy shit. I thought he was talking about the aspartame one.
Same,
No.
I got like 3 Coke jokes. I guess I did a lot.
Well, I want to hear the other ones, but the one I like is I had to stop doing Coke. It's too gay for me. And then he was like, I was in the bathroom, and he like, when they ask you for a little blow, it's not always what you think.
Yeah,
shit.
I haven't heard that in a while, dude.
Yeah, but I love that fucking
Because I told
joke.
that right after it happened and never got happened.
no,
Yeah, I don't think you ever.
Well,
I think that was a one-time joke. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because it happened like a couple of weeks when it...
Was that one
Have
time?
you told it more than once?
You don't use that again?
I forgot about that, honestly, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, man,
That's what podcast. That's what
I guess I got a
that joke.
5-minute Coke joke.
There you go. That's a good thing about. That's a good thing
that's a
about
dope ass joke. I
podcast.
love that
Yeah.
joke.
That's a good thing
I
about
love that
podcast.
joke.
That's the best thing about this podcast, dude. Is it's just like you either find a bit or a bit is reborn. Look at that. He's just
Exactly.
he's reminded about a bit.
Well, because I got
a
the
few
one...
weeks ago, Joseph Christopher was on here and told me to revive that vape joke.
Oh,
and I
know,
tried
yeah.
to, and it didn't work. So what the fuck, Joseph Christopher?
I'm not allowed that joke.
Revive it. Don't retell it. Revive it.
I tried to. I told it the exact same way. I told it like I don't know. I have to rewrite it. It is a funny concept.
Oh, that joke's so good. I thought about stealing it. I didn't. I
You
haven't
could have.
used
I would
it.
have fucking forgot. I forgot.
I haven't
You'd be
used
like,
it.
wow, that situation.
Oh, well, you know what? So
exact-
now it's my joke. You forgot about it. So it's mine.
You'd be like, oh,
I
that.
bet a lot of people have that experience.
You know what? I feel like if I did use it,
I wasn't the only one who had that
like,
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if I do use it, it'll at the end of the day, if I have somehow, dreams become reality or whatever, shit, I would always give you credit for that. I don't know how, I was like, I got that from you.
But hey, but shit, dude. I mean, it's also very. I'm sure I've had a situation. I've never done coke allegedly. In any bathrooms before ever. But like, I'm sure everybody's been. It's a pretty not stealable premise. Not stealable. It's a talk about
Everyone
premise.
has-
Everybody's got a coke in a bathroom story.
Anyone who's coke
Anyone
for
that's done
longer
coke
than
has done
2
it-
years
So-
has had a gay
so,
guy ask him to suck their dick to do coke.
No, that's just you, man.
No,
Oh, shit.
I haven't,
Oh,
I haven't
I
had
gotta-
that.
I gotta
I haven't had
coke,
that, and I've got some fucked up stories, but I've never had that.
I actually got a Coke joke.
Coke joke.
So my Coke joke was
Coke joke.
like,
We should have a
and I-
fucking segment of this.
oh, yeah. So
Write that on the wheel. Coke
So-
joke.
I tried doing drug stories. You said I have a job.
Well, I do have a job, but it's allegedly. I'm not saying that. I have to say it.
I mean, you can always edit. You can always edit shit out if it's too bad, right?
No, I talk about whatever the fuck I want. I don't tell where. I have told where I work on here before.
Should I take
But at the
comedy
same
out?
time, my social media pages are not linked to. I don't have anything to do with where I work on there. And also at the same time, I also say allegedly, and also anytime I talk about anything, and this is back in high school, except for the coke part, because that's crazy if I did coke in high school.
I started in high school.
I did coke in high school.
Senior
Just
year. Yeah, senior
Hey,
year.
timestamp that. I'm gonna fucking don't want my man knowing I did coke in high school.
Sorry,
Timestamp
guys, it's the wife.
It's all good.
Gotta answer
You good,
that.
you good, you good.
I gotta, yeah, a work call could come in right now. Like, fuck it, I'm doing a podcast. That she could wait. But the wife, Nah,
yeah,
nah,
no. I've been texting my
no.
wife too. Yeah, she just
she-
wants to.
she's
know.
not here, right?
No. They're
Okay.
she goes to her mom's on Sundays for a couple hours, just so
Okay,
I can
okay,
so I
just-
can record this. Yeah, because it's really hard to keep a 1-year-old.
Oh, his kids are annoying as hell.
No, they just my 3-year-old is obsessed with the podcast, so like
Yeah.
he'll come over here and put headphones on and want to talk. So like It's cute, but it's also like we'll
How
never
many-
get anything.
how many kids you got?
accomplished. 2. I got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Yeah. When I walked in, you got the picture holding one of them.
Yeah.
It's a nice picture. I like it.
Thank you.
I
The
was like,
3-year-old's adorable.
yeah,
He
it
is.
is. It's
And there's my daughter.
got so much personality.
Okay.
But I got here. Let me show you a recent picture of my daughter. She just started walking. It's the coolest thing ever, dude. Like, so when my son was born, man, like I secretly wanted a daughter.
It's literally a spitting image of him, but blonde.
My son,
Yeah.
yeah, my son is a spitting image.
Imagine a beard
Well,
on him and like
I
100 pounds heavier.
I wanted a girl so bad. No, I got my baby girl.
okay.
She's just
That's
adorable, dude. She's
dope.
yeah, she just started walking. But like I said, when I first had my son, I was like told my wife, like when we did the whole gender reveal, all the white people.
What'd you do for the gender reveal?
I hit a golf ball.
That's actually pretty
It's on my Instagram.
cliche, but that's pretty cool.
It's on my
Yeah.
Instagram if you want to.
So you were in the army, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, like if it's just me, but I noticed that a lot of comedians have a background of service. Have you
Some of
noticed that or no?
I wouldn't say a lot. I'd say a select few. Like Ron Bloom, he's got some. Billy, Charlie Bloom was a Marine.
Charlie, yeah, Charles.
Well, I mean,
You're
like
Charles.
you,
Me.
and then I know like Fuentes
Blake, don't forget
was
Blake.
Fuentes. Yeah.
Fuentes, and then I know like Zach O'Ryan.
I haven't heard Zach O'Ryan.
I don't
Yeah,
know
he's
Zach
he's
O'Ryan.
pretty funny. He's funny as fuck. I did a show with
Is
him
he
last.
local? Oh, you did a show.
Yeah, I did a show with him last February at Joe's on Wheat Street.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I did see his face. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so Zach, he's funny as fuck. And then I know who else came from an army background. It was
Hmm.
yeah, maybe just 2. Not fucking. No, but
Yeah, I did 3 years. I was stationed in Hawaii for 3 years.
oh shit.
Yeah, it
How
was
was that?
cool. But I got married to my ex-wife. I'm not gonna talk shit about her, but it sucked. She sucked. I
Oh,
sucked.
so you got second wife?
Yeah, so I got married at 20, divorced at 22. It was this typical army. Like my parents told us not to get married. Her parents told us not to get married. We probably shouldn't
Shoulda
have gotten
listened.
But
married.
you get like extra money, right? If you're married in the army or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I know
so, like-
someone that got married like
Just
that.
to get that.
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
so in Hawaii, literally, like, dude, if you get married, you get $3,000 a month for rent. So like, if you find a place that's $1,500, you
You're
pocket 15.
pocketing. Yeah.
So we found a place. I had this.
She's
I had this-
pocketing.
No, I'm pocketing. so we found this place in Eva Beach. It's on the west side of the island, about 25 to 30 minutes with no traffic to Schofield Barracks, which is where I was stationed.
Yeah.
And we found a fucking this place. Literally, you have to drive through a field that there's a bunch of fucking like fucking shells and shit, like the craters in the ground where the bombs from Pearl Harbor shit. Like on the way to my old house, like you drive through a fucking
You
crazy
mean
old
plain old craters?
there's an airfield with fucking artillery fucking holes and shit all throughout this airfield, old ass airfield on the way to my old house. And then you walk in or you drive in and it's it used to be old military housing, but it's like a fancy gated whatever. Anyway, we paid $2,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, pretty much. But like the floors were cinder block, or not cinder block. The floors were like tile, like in a high school, pretty much. It's just like, or like a hospital. Just like basic tile floor. Nothing, not like linoleum kitchen tile or anything. It looked like shit. And then there was cinder block walls. Okay, whatever. It's a humid fucking goddamn island. It's old military housing. That's what you're gonna get. And my ex-wife did not like it. She talked shit about it. She's like, but we also lived like a fucking 1-minute drive from the beach, 10-minute walk.
Still wasn't happy.
Still wasn't happy.
Right?
There was
It doesn't matter.
cockroaches and lizards because you're on a tropical island. She's like, okay, but this is blah blah blah. She bitched her way into. There was also shit going on. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk shit about my ex-wife. Fuck her. But no, like shit just ended up getting to the point where I ended up being tardy a lot from my current position. So like I got from where I lived. So like I ended up getting a note from my chain of command to break my lease so I could go move on to post. Moved on to post, which is where when you move on to post, no matter how big your house is, no matter how big your apartment is, unless you buy it, you don't see any of that $3,000. So my AC was on all day, my lights were on all day, I took advantage of it. But like, yeah, and still, guess what? Cockroaches and lizards.
Yeah,
What do you know? You're on a tropical island, no matter where the fuck you live.
My fucking boy did that once. We went to Belize, and my cousin was Airbnb in his house, so we got it. So we went out that day because like each room has its AC.
Yeah,
You're supposed to turn on when you get there.
right.
And my fucking boy left that shit running all day. And when I got back, you're like, we ain't fucking paying. I'm like, why?
Freezing.
I'm like, why'd you fucking leave it on? You're like, I didn't want to wait for the room to get cold when I got back.
Fair,
Well, I was like, I feel like,
fair point.
but still, we were renting my cousin's. I think
Yeah.
because I knew it was my cousin's.
Yeah,
But if it was like some random person, I'm like,
Right.
fuck it.
Yeah, for
Shit,
sure.
should have left mine running too.
For sure. Yeah, dude. Army was wild, dude. Like I said, I got married in 2014. I got to Hawaii in 2013. So I was there for a year unmarried and was like living the single life. Well, not the single life. I was like hanging out with all my like I lived in the barracks and all my friends were single and shit, but like until I got married, then I ended up moving into my buddy's house and shit, living there for a little bit, and it was fun. But like, yeah, then my ex-wife got there, and
So you got
she ruined it.
So before you got with your ex-wife in Hawaii, because you were just talking about it, you got a lot of pussy there in Hawaii?
No,
No. I've never been to Hawaii, man. I want to go.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The first thing that they told me in their safety briefings, we talked about this last week with Nick Hannick on the episode that just came out Friday. They said so. There's a lot of trans women in Hawaii. They call them mahus. Okay. That was the first thing they told us in the safety briefing. Like, all right, guys, we all know you guys are young men. You guys are going to go to the strip clubs and shit. You guys are going to fucking probably people get hookers. I may have gotten one or two.
Allegedly.
They were women. But they tell you. I hope they were. If they were, they had great vaginal construction, vaginal construction. Dude, they literally. I'm telling you, dude. They tell you some of these strippers are in these strip clubs, like especially if they're Asian, because they come from Thailand. A lot of these trans women come from Thailand, but they're like post-op trans women, so they got their dicks cut off and got pussies and tits.
Mm.
I don't know.
And you can't even tell the difference. And some of them, they tell you.
Well,
how do you? They
know
tell
you
you in the safety. They tell you in the safety briefings. Like some of these women are fucking. You don't know which ones are, but some of them were dudes. You can't tell.
And you're willing to take that chance?
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
I
I know
was.
you.
I was 21 years old. One of them was black, and the other one was white. So I didn't.
Okay, I mean,
I didn't fuck any Asian women. I was not willing to take the chance. No, I was not willing to take the chance. I fucked a black woman and allegedly a black woman and a black woman. Allegedly.
Oh. Well,
Also allegedly drained my bank account, but whatever.
into that Shane Gillis, because you reminded me right now with the black woman and his joke.
Yeah.
That shit was good. I liked it, and how he brought it back at the end. I seen it coming.
Oh, yeah,
I've been
yeah.
watching it, but that callback that was
a very good callback.
That was-
We're talking about the Shane Gillis was just on SNL last night. We watched his monologue before, so we could talk about it because it was very controversial in the comments. People, of course, white Karens and liberals were hating it.
I immediately started with
We
that
don't
Trump.
talk. We don't really talk politics on this podcast ever, but a lot of people should know my politics are I want to smoke weed and carry a gun at my gay friend's wedding. That's all I give a fuck about. And if a woman wants to get an abortion, that's her problem. That's her choice. Past a certain point.
problem.
Past
You pay
past
for
a
it.
certain point. I don't think once you get past this first term, then I don't think
you
should
like abortion jokes.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I
love
actually just
abortion jokes.
added to my abortion jokes now that you said that.
Hell yeah, let's hear
So
it.
I got my abortion joke started where I was gonna start the night off with an abortion joke, but I have a cousin who recently had an abortion and she told me to get rid of it. Right? But as of recently, I don't know, like I don't have any cousins that had an abortion, but I didn't want them thinking that okay, so I changed it. So I changed the joke to I've been practicing my jokes at these open mics. So after the set, a female comic who recently had an abortion, which I didn't know about, came up to me. She's like, hey, I know this joke, you should pause here, do this. She's like, but that abortion joke, I really think you should get rid of it. So that's how I changed it. But yesterday when I was practicing for my show, Friday, as I was practicing, I added to that, and I thought it was going to be good, and it did good. So as I was practicing, I told a female comic, look, man, I've been using this joke for 6 months. It's too late to get rid of it. So I thought that was good.
That's a good add-on, for sure.
So I thought that one was good.
Mark Norman's got a really good abortion joke.
Mark Norman's dope.
I love Mark
Yeah.
Norman. Yeah, now that you said he's at the Den Theater, I'm looking to buy tickets for that. For
Yeah,
sure.
because like I said, my guy Fuentes, he's gonna be shooting a special there on I think March 23rd.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and check that out. But then he posted like all the people are gonna be at the Den Theater,
Okay.
and like Mark
Shit.
Norman's there. So like I said,
I'll have to check that out. I love Mark Norman. And especially at the Den Theater, it's a smaller theater, so as opposed to seeing him at like the Chicago Theater, that's the biggest.
yeah, I
theater.
might
That's
try
the
and
biggest
check
theater
that
in
out
the fucking world.
depending on the day. And then you know who else is here this month? And I'm pretty sure I put him in my top 5. Did I say Martin Lawrence?
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Oh, really? Martin Lawrence is gonna be here?
Yeah, he's gonna be here.
I would
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
go see that.
And one of the
Where
reasons
is
I want
he
to
at?
go see him is
Do you know where?
Big
I
Mama's
think I
house.
looked it up. I can't remember the fucking name, but he's definitely here. You could
Yeah,
in the
pull it
meantime
up.
pull it up. But I love Martin Lawrence. I love Bad Boys.
Okay.
And like
Hell yeah. Yeah,
one of the reasons I wanted to do comedy is I've always I feel like I want to do eventually I want to do acting. I mean, it sounds dumb like a dream or some shit, but
Dude,
But
Jack and I were just talking about this the other day.
so then like my thing is like to start acting like from the beginning is really really hard, right?
Mhm.
So my thing was
People
I
step
want
into
to I want to use the comedy and eventually get there where it'll lead to the acting.
That's how a lot of people get into acting is through comedy. That's how it used to be back in the 90s when you were a comic. That was like the goal was to be a stand-up comedian that was good enough to get yourself a sitcom. That's like Jerry Seinfeld set the way for
Where's
everybody.
Martin Lawrence at? I think he's Milwaukee the day before, and then over here.
Union Center.
Yeah, March 14th at the Credit Union 1 Arena in Racine Avenue in Chicago.
That's the credit.
And then
yeah,
where's
Union
the
Center.
Milwaukee one?
Credit Union. That's the Allstate Arena.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's the Allstate Arena. I don't know.
Yeah, but one of the reasons I want to see him is I love his special Run Tell That where he's using like
I've never seen it.
Okay, well
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
You know, like I need to catch up on Ron White. Watch that Martin Lawrence Run Tell That
for sure.
Shit. Another one that like I feel like it's only top 5. Like then I just remember Eddie Griffin. I love Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin's funny shit.
You know,
Riverside Theater.
Riverside Theater. I saw Stavros at that. That's a great theater. It's about a 1,500 seat theater.
Yeah,
really,
so I'm gonna
really
try and
good.
go. I told my wife I can't make every show, you know.
Yeah.
But I told her like one of the reasons I want to go see Martin Lawrence, he hasn't done stand up in a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like for him to come back, I don't know.
He must be broke.
Maybe. So I don't
Or
know.
I don't know. A lot of people just get the itch again. You know. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna do stand up again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
exactly.
I'm like,
This
I
might be
gotta
the last
like,
time ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch. I've never seen Kevin Hart live. You?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
So I was supposed to see him. He was actually at the Genesee Theater
Really.
Ooh.
in
What,
Waukegan. I'm talking about like before Kevin Hart. Now I'm talking like 10, 15
wow.
years ago.
Yeah.
I couldn't go though, but I couldn't go because it was I went to Miami.
Okay.
And no lie. Shit. I mean, my wife ain't gonna get mad, but hopefully she don't watch this shit. It's before. It's way before. No lie. I went to Miami with 4 girls. Just me and 4 girls. And I'm not gay.
I mean, that's probably better.
I mean, it was good. It was a good trip. So I haven't seen Kevin Hart yet, but eventually, I say stupid shit in my head like I'll see him when I work with him. You know
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see.
Martin Lawrence, man, Wild Hogs, great movie.
Oh, I've seen that with that's with Tim Allen, right?
Tim,
with
Tim Allen, John Travolta, Martin Lawrence, and fucking
The guy from Frank from
William
Shameless.
H Macy.
Yeah. So
from
so I want
Frank from
to try and
Shameless,
catch Martin Lawrence. I want to support my guy Fuentes, and then Mark Normandy. I like him too. I've never
Yeah,
seen
Mark
him.
Norman's awesome. Dude.
So,
he's so funny.
But I mean, there's a lot. I love fucking comedy in general. You know.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
My thing is like when I watch. Oh no, I can't.
What?
Well, for me, when I watch comedy, like I like to like smoke a little pre-roll.
Yeah.
And then watch my comedy.
Hell yeah.
Like, because I feel like when I watch
That's
comedy,
the best way to watch comedy.
Yeah, when I watch comedy, like I might not be laughing, but I know it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like.
If it makes you think, you're laughing in your head.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I'm like I be watching, my wife's next to me, and she's like, "You're not even laughing." I'm like, "But it's good. Like I know
Right.
it's good."
Yeah.
Yeah. Like now, when I like smoke weed, I feel like I'll come out and laugh a little bit more, this and that.
Yeah.
But
Then you know when there's like when you're watching a special at home or some shit, and you laugh out loud, then you know it's funny. But like a lot of times, you can sit there. I can sit and watch a special and like, oh, that's funny as shit. But I didn't laugh out loud.
yeah.
But like, it's
and then Blackson's gonna be here. You know Michael Blackson, right?
yeah, fuck yeah, I know Michael.
Yeah, so he's gonna be
Yeah.
in Genesee Theater actually on my brother's birthday. Shout out my brother.
I can't get freaky with this shit.
No, my brother loves saying that shit, motherfucker. Or
Motherfucker.
yeah, but my
Get
brother's
freaky with
birthday
this shit.
my brother's birthday is March 27th. He's gonna be I'm 38, 39, so he's gonna be 36.
Okay.
And
Damn.
I love the fuck out of him, man. He's a cool dude too, man. Like today, he's working like and he's doing shit. He's holding it down.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very proud
Good
of
shit,
my brother,
dude.
man.
Hell
So
yeah, dude.
Michael Blackson's gonna be at Genesee Theater on his birthday, his actual
Oh,
birthday.
shit. Hell
And
yeah.
we seen Blackson, I want to say probably 7-8 years ago
Okay.
in Milwaukee. They had like a Valentine's comedy thing.
Okay.
And I'm not fucking lying. Like till this day, I think maybe I saw Sebastian. He was funny too, but we were like all of us just dying. Like I mean, like crying.
Yeah.
It was that funny. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So we were watching that.
I've never seen Sebastian live. I've seen one. I've seen just clips of him. I've tried to watch his specials. I don't know. I like just bits of it. I don't know. I'm not saying he's
No,
bad.
I like Sebastian. He's cool.
I just haven't watched a full special of
Yeah.
his.
Yeah.
I'm just very specific on what I'll sit down and watch an entire special of. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he's like I said. I've watched a lot of bits of him. Very funny.
You like Fluffy?
Yeah, I love him. I saw him live at Schofield Barracks for fucking free.
So I actually got a challenge.
That was one of the first comedy. That's one of the first comedy events I ever saw. It was for free. It was a USO show, but it was what sucked about it. It was his most recent special, word for word. I understand it now.
Which one?
It was in 2014 or 15, so whatever special came out then. But like literally, he came to Schofield Barracks and did a USO show for free for all the people that were on base. So it was literally word for word his last special, which I was like, oh, what the fuck, man, blah 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 blah. And then I didn't really understand that until I started doing comedy. I'm like, oh yeah, that's like that special came out a year before. He doesn't have an entire hour yet. I didn't understand how comedy worked yet.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I went to do comedy, I thought you just go up there and freestyle shit.
Yeah,
I was fucking wrong.
A lot of those, bigger name comics now, like they test out new shit at the big shows. Like that's how they kind of use like Tom Segura. I think he tested out new shit last night.
Yeah, but you get to that level, you got that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
but like Tom Segura also like before he goes out on tour, like he's also regular at the Mothership. He does 2-3 spots a week there where he's trying out new shit, 15 minutes.
Where's the Mothership?
Austin.
Oh, Austin. You did. We did talk about that earlier.
So he all those guys that live out in Austin, dude, they do 2, 3, 4 spots a week, doing 15-minute spots. That's their open mic. They don't go to open mics. They go to the Mothership and practice their shit in front of real people. That's the goal, dude. Like, I mean, that's how you really know if shit's working. It's really hard to like gauge laughter off of an open mic. You know? What I mean?
Right now I feel like I got like not like all like I got to connect it all, but I feel like I got to like really, if I really need to, I could do probably 30. Yeah. But I gotta work. Like I gotta really do my shit plus add some shit because not all my shit.
If I was absolutely asked to, I would say if I was asked on the spot to do 30, sure. But like if I would never commit to doing 30, I won't say yes to anything more.
No. I'm not saying 10 minutes of crowd work for sure.
I won't. Yeah. Well, yeah. If somebody, that's what I would do for sure. But I would say like if I'm never gonna say yes to anything more than a 15-minute spot right now.
Oh no! I'm not saying like I feel like I could. I'm not saying I would.
Right.
But I'm saying.
Oh I think I could too potentially, but like it'd be all over the place. It wouldn't flow well.
Oh yeah. Like that's why I was doing because I don't want to do the same shit all the time. No, but then like you got people that come
weird
watch or whatever. But then I feel like
watch
like if I do the same shit, why would they want to come to the show? Because I'm doing the same shit. But then I know that if you perfect your shit. So that's why, like, I don't bother everyone, like, for my shows. Like, once in a while, I'll be like, hey, I want you guys to come to this one.
Yeah.
But, like, other ones, I just posted and you saw it. I'm not over here. You need to come to this one, this and that. But every once in a while, I'll pull that out where I'm like, hey, like, I need, like, my brother, my cousins, everybody to come.
Also, just, don't put yourself on every single show. Maybe sit out one.
Oh, I don't have a lot of fucking shows. Man.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that gives you just a little bit more time to make more material. You know, maybe your next one, just fucking sit out, and then you have an entire month to come up with new shit.
Yeah, I got some notes and shit.
You know what I mean?
Like I don't. One of my jokes, I'm working on it. I don't know if it's good. Is so I'm like, people talk. We got to pause or some shit or no?
No, it's 1 hour.
He lets me know when we're at an hour.
Oh, how long we doing?
We just pretty much see where we're at an hour and then just go from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what the fuck? What were we talking about?
You're talking about a joke. You were talking something about a joke.
I got to finger a bit of signal then.
Oh, damn! I really forgot what the fuck.
I kind of forgot too. I was paying attention, but
I know you were.
You were talking about a joke.
Just
doing a joke.
Oh yeah. So people talking about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake and the streams and they're fake and this and that.
Right.
So I came up with a joke where I made some shit up where I'll say I know America's still racist because as Donald Trump got in office, Vanilla's Ice Baby, the streams went up 540%. Just making a number up,
Yeah.
But then the reason that, because, with the ice people over here, this and that. So, but I feel like it needs work. Another one I have is like, imagine going to, because they had ice in Waukegan at Ross.
Oh, dude.
So I like, imagine going to Ross to get your outfit for the weekend, but instead you just bought your outfit to be deported in.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was going to post a video of a lady, like ice was taking her.
Yeah.
And in the background playing ice, baby. But I thought that might be a little too... So I didn't do it. So I didn't do it.
You're Mexican. You can do that, right? You're Mexican or you're Hispanic. I don't want to say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say Puerto Rican or Dominican. I don't want to offend.
I told you earlier, Belize, man.
Oh, well, so you're Belizean.
Belizean.
Is that okay? That's I didn't even know that was a fucking like. So you're fully Belizean, like both parents or what? Okay, that's fucking okay. I didn't. I learned something today.
Is that in the Middle East?
No, God damn it! We already said it's below Mexico. You fucking.
I love your fucking laugh too, Jackman. Like I like.
He literally just messaged me yesterday. He's like, "Dude, I fucking hate my laugh so much." I'm like, "Dude, it's unique. It's unique as fuck. Own it."
I feel like when you go up there and tell jokes, like even if your joke's not good, that's that laugh at the end saves it.
See, I told you, embrace it, dude.
No.
It's weird. Just embrace it.
Yeah, my wife with me to a couple, and I like look at his laugh, and when I told her, she like. I love that fucking laugh, man. What were you saying?
I got a good Kendrick and Drake joke that I haven't told in a while. I kind of want to tell it again.
Well, let me hear it.
It was basically, I'm like, it was right when it happened. I'm like, if you guys heard the Kendrick and Drake beef, I'm like, if you don't know, Kendrick accused Drake of, underage, having sex with an underage girl and like harboring a minor. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like more like they have a veal than a beef. Because veal is a baby cow.
It got
a lot. It got some good laughs at it.
Okay.
At a couple open mics, but I've never told it out on like a show stage.
I had one. I did use it once on a show. So it was basically Kendrick and Drake beefing.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick was saying that he doesn't like Drake using the N-word because he's not black enough and this and that.
Yeah.
And then he was like, he's not black enough. So then he even accused Drake of having a kid and not taking care of it. So in my head,
he's hiding him in France.
That's black enough.
So then my joke is like, I don't know why Kendrick's saying that because that's pretty black to me.
Yeah, that's pretty black. Yeah, that's black enough right there.
So I haven't used it a lot.
I mean, he's in private school in France, so.
But she was saying not Drake has a son, but Kendrick was saying some other kid that he didn't take care of. So that's why, that's pretty black to me. If you know.
I don't know. Like I liked a couple like Views. That was a good album by Drake. But like other than that, and like the other one before that.
So you like Kendrick?
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, well,
Kendrick all day. But I just never really respected Drake as a full on like rapper and like the beefs. I can't support the beefs from somebody that played Jimmy.
He's a
on
TikTok
Degrassi.
artist.
I get all that.
No, he's not a TikTok artist. He played fucking Jimmy on Degrassi, dude.
I never seen Degrassi, but he was in a wheelchair.
Degrassi's a great show. Yeah, he played Jimmy. He played the whitest black guy ever. His real name is Aubrey Graham.
He said it right there. He played the whitest black
I get all
guy
that.
ever.
I've always.
Dude, I'm telling you, he got shot in the back by a crazy dude, and then was in a wheelchair for the ride. It was a great show. I love the show, but I just can't respect him as like Kendrick came from Compton, came from the hood, grew up in the streets.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Respect that.
I'm
always,
and also Drake has ghostwriters. Didn't write that shit.
Yeah, well, I know. I like Kendrick.
I don't respect that.
I like Drake.
People that write that shit.
I never really had none of them were actually my favorite rapper. Like you got your favorite rappers like like Tupac and stuff like that.
Who's your all-time favorite?
My all-time favorite rapper. I would pick a group. It would be Bone Thugs.
Okay,
like
choice.
Like if I could only listen, like they say, oh, you can only I gotta go with Bone.
What's like if you want to listen to one album for the rest of your life? What would it be?
One album for the rest of my fucking life. I gotta go with Eternal 99.
Okay.
By Bone. That shit.
The album I would pick would be Southern Playlistic Cadillac Funky Music.
That's Outkast, no?
Outkast.
Outkast is good too.
It's great. I have it on vinyl over there.
Outkast is dope, but I feel like
that, probably.
I love I know I'm getting old.
It's called Southern Playlistic Music, but the whole song is Southern Playlistic Cadillac Funky Music.
Yeah. I know you saw the Joe Coy one, right? Brooklyn.
I know who Joe Coy is.
But have you seen the Brooklyn special?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Well,
is that when he pulls out Biggie?
Yeah, he killed it. And then
when he talks about the mumble rapper and shit. Yeah, that's a really good bit.
But that shit, he killed it. So
also, a big Biggie would be my number 2.
Yeah, I feel like
Biggie over Tupac.
Personally. Oh yeah,
man, we're like the total opposite.
Oh really?
I'm Tupac over Biggie,
yeah, Biggie over
and then
Tupac.
I'm Drake over Kendrick.
Yeah, really?
I'm
Biggie over Tupac and Kendrick over Drake.
No.
Agreed.
You agree on that shit, Jackman?
Yeah, I agree with Storgy.
Oh shit, man. I feel like because I always pick Tupac, but I'll listen to a Biggie song, and I like Kendrick and Drake, but now I feel like because of the beef, and people on the opposite side, I feel like it leaned me more to listen to more Drake. And I went back and listened to his albums and shit and that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, maybe it's ghostwriters and that, but to deliver that shit, it's like if I get to a certain point and or you get to a certain point, I don't care. Like, the dream is if you could help everyone else out. And if the dream gets there, shit, I remember this. That's why I want to come on here too, because I feel like eventually, what if this becomes the biggest shit ever? And I was here for the beginning.
Yeah,
so
what I'm saying.
That's when I'm gonna ask, hey man, can I be on your show?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I've told myself, and I've told Jack, I'm gonna look out the people that looked out for me. The people that rub me off when they or not rub me off, the people that shrug me off. The people that decide to that are coming on for their own personal benefit, and only that, I'm not going to return the favor to them, but somebody that's trying to do it for mutual benefit, of course.
Oh, no, I was looking forward to this today.
Yeah, exactly.
I was excited.
Yeah,
I was
dude, we also we're not, we also talk every time we're at an open mic together. It's not like we're just complete strangers. You know what I'm saying? You're a cool dude. I'm a cool dude. Jack's gay as fuck, but You know, it's just like, yeah, I told myself, like, just because, like, if this gets big and starts making money, why would I not help out the people that I'm like making it with? Like, that I'm, you know, like Sam Barry and I have talked multiple times about it. I'm like, he's like, if it gets big, like, I'm like, absolutely. Everybody that, like, I'm gonna give all the fucking Chicago comics as much exposure as I can give them to the extent of obviously if
shit. And I hope
they're terrible, I
hope we get big. And then I like coming here today with the videos of the Super Suit video and all that. I feel like I haven't gotten there yet, like, and I see you're invested in this shit, and it's dope. Yeah. I want to do it, but like,
I'm really trying to make this shit happen.
I got my day job, obviously, and I
It'll-
want to do comedy, but I know I'm not putting in.
Yeah,
I could put in more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And eventually this is what I want. But I mean, you gotta be realistic too. You know what I'm saying?
You have to be realistic,
and
you have to keep in mind right now that I'm off for an injury from work. So like, that's all I have right now. Is I put a lot of time into the podcast, a lot of time into comedy, now time into sketches. It's going to slow down a little bit when I go back to work, but I already told myself I'm not doing anything that's going to get in the way. I'm going to at least do comedy 1 to 2 nights a week, and then we have Sundays set in stone for recording days. So the podcast will never slow down. This is the podcast was always the original dream, and then stand up just kind of came with it.
No, I think the podcast is dope. I love being here. I don't think I could do all this. I'm like, this is work.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I have to edit last week's episode still, and the one that we just recorded before this. I have three episodes to edit in the next week.
Yeah, so like eventually, like I feel like I just want to get to a point where like I'm telling jokes, but then I got people that will post the videos, do this, do that.
Yeah,
so I mean,
I'm hoping eventually I can get somebody to be editing this.
Yeah, but like knowing you guys, like I would love, like I mean, obviously, but. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I got
eventually, my goal for TorgyTalk is to have like TorgyTalk studios, like like Tom Segura has Your Mom's House. Tom Segura's got a production company called Your Mom's House. He's got multiple podcasts under it, like fucking Your Mom's House, the podcast, fucking Two Bears One Cave is under that. First Date by Lauren Compton's under that. There's a bunch of comedians that have their podcasts under Your Mom's House. That is my ultimate goal for this. Now, I came up with that in the last like 6 months. Is I want to, obviously, TorgyTalk is the main focus, but like eventually when I have people like helping me out that I'm paying to like put the shit out, edit, whatever, I'd like to fucking be able to give other comedians like, hey, if you wanted to start a podcast, I'll produce it. You just, I just... No,
that'd be dope. Like, so, like I really, like I said, I appreciate being here.
Yeah.
And when you ask me, like, it means more right now. And I'm hoping later, like you ask me again.
Of course, dude.
Or whatever.
Absolutely.
And I know eventually I'll ask, because I want this shit to be big as dope as hell. But when it was at the Lucky Bernie's.
Yeah.
And then you were talking to me, because I feel like I got a lot of work to do still in this comedy shit. But then you talked to me like, hey man, like, you kind of like, my head got a little big, because you were like, hey man, you've been doing this, you're good. And like, you gave me like all positive shit. But you're a good
storyteller.
So I didn't know like if you meant that shit, because like I feel like when I go up there something open mic, I do horrible.
We all do horrible.
But like,
especially at Lucky Bernie's. I've seen you do good. You can't. It's because when you came to my mic, you did good at my mic because you were new face. You were good at storytelling. You weren't shy. I'm like, I could tell you were still like, newer, but like you were like, I'm like, all right. I'm like, he's confident. He's a good joke. He's a good storyteller. I'm like, and you were a good dude. You weren't weird as fuck. Like there's some people that come out there that are not, there's, I'm not going to fucking, I'm not going to sit here and judge other people's comedy, but like somebody will come up to you and they're just a weird ass fucking person. You're just a normal dude. You know what I mean? And I think that's the biggest part of it, is just being a normal, genuine person. I think is like the biggest part of it. And then your comedy like just reflects off of it. So like you can just listen to a story that you tell and kind of know what kind of dude you are. Hey, post the reel on YouTube. Fuck off.
So then, so like that was like, I like that. Like, obviously, it makes me feel good, but I know I got a lot of work to do. You know,
so do I, dude. I got a fucking shit ton of work to do. I'm like rebuilding my 10 minutes now. I'm trying to fucking phase out some jokes and just make my 10 minutes all about being a young dad and a husband.
You got a clean set?
No,
I can make it clean. I mean, I have one joke about having sex with my wife. I could just, that's my closer.
You don't use any swears though.
Oh yeah, just
except for asshole.
Well, I got as of Friday. They were like, I want to clean. My Fuentes, he was like, I need a clean set from you, because he said he'll help you get booked and this and that. So like, I got a joke where, you know how cold it was in February, and then I'm like, it was so cold, I almost quit my job, and then I'm like, I'm just fucking with you. These jokes ain't paying. So of course I went to work, but like it was so cold, you should only go outside for 2 reasons, work and pussy.
Yeah.
So then I'm supposed to. I told the other part right away, and then Hurricane Chris.
Yeah.
So he hit me up. He's a good dude too, man.
Yeah,
I ran into him at Target one time. I was buying some gifts.
Hurricane.
And
fuck him.
And he came up to me, and we were talking and this and that. So I appreciate the feedback. Like first, I like, what the fuck? But I like, you know what? He's trying to help me. It comes from a good place.
Yeah.
And I tried it. So I paused right there. So that got a few laughs.
Yeah.
So then the second part is, well, I think pussy makes more sense because I've been cold at work. I've never been cold inside some pussy.
Right. Yeah,
So, and then that's bam.
for sure.
So,
Yeah, that's another thing about having good comedic friends. They give each other Jack gives me some taglines. Sometimes I don't use them that often.
yeah, so then he told me,
no, like, yeah, people, that's good to have. It's good to have
told me,
somebody.
do a clean set. So you can still use that joke, but instead of saying,
Just don't say
work,
fuck, yeah.
work
Or
and
say-
pussy, you
yeah.
say work or women.
Yeah, there
You
go.
know? So I feel like
I
the
can make my
challenge
shit.
now.
I can make my shit clean.
Yeah,
sure.
because and then it makes sense though, because he said if you could be funny without cursing,
That's
Like,
that opens up your
then
audience.
like if you
to-
could do that,
That's why Nate Bargatze.
imagine
That's why Nate
I'll do
Bargatze is so
dirty
successful.
stuff, but I don't
he doesn't
curse.
curse.
Nate Bargatze, no, he doesn't curse. He's the cleanest comic out there right now.
He's never cursed.
never cursed on stage.
No,
No, he
never.
has.
No, he come
Swear
on.
on my life.
No,
He's
no,
never
no,
got-
no.
He's never had a fuck a bitch.
Not on-
nothing.
He
He
got
Not
drunk
on-
as shit and
not-
called a girl a cunt.
Not on any of his specials.
Yeah.
He has no swears in
I'm
any
gonna-
of his
I'm gonna-
specials.
The first time he ever swore on stage, he was drunk as shit on wine and called a girl a cunt for heckling.
And that's
I'm
why
gonna-
he's sober.
I'm gonna
He's
Google.
a sober-
He's sober too.
Yeah, he's
No,
sober
he
as
drinks
fuck.
wine.
Are you sure?
He drinks wine.
I don't know. I think
He
he's sober
drinks
as shit.
wine.
No.
Anyway,
Like a lot of shit.
But-
Like some of his jokes, like when he says with his wife and putting in the Tupperware,
Mhm.
and then he's like we don't need expiration dates,
yeah,
and then like that's his joke. But like I don't know. I got to figure out my way maybe of saying. But like my wife does the same shit. Like she'll buy shit and put it in containers. So I don't know when it expires. and
Right,
shit,
yeah.
But she'll do the same shit.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm like, sometimes when I'm watching stand up, like someone will tell a joke, and then I'm not gonna steal that joke.
Yeah.
But then I have a story, so I'm gonna do that joke because I have a similar experience in my way.
right.
That
So
helps
I-
with open mics though, because you have that one little like almost callback. So if you have a joke that someone just on stage just said, you're like, oh, it reminds me of my joke. It's almost better to tell that joke because everyone's like doesn't expect you to have something similar to that.
Yeah, but
So it works better.
Yeah, I feel like. So like what that one time you said that I did good at the the writers' room.
Yeah.
I think I went there like once or twice,
Mhm.
but it was the day I went. I liked it. I really liked it. It was like
That was one of the good nights.
It was,
good crowd. We
you
had
guys
good crowds
did something
there for
where
a
the-
while.
Oh, we had a majority of great
where we did the
crowds, and then it
topics.
died.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What was it called?
Bottom of the barrel.
Bottom
Bad on
barrel.
Barrel.
Yeah.
So I went there because I actually like that because I feel like that helped me because I was just topics and I was
Yep,
like
yep.
going and like if I could figure out how to do that, like get more confident like that,
Yeah,
and
for
do
sure.
shit like that would be dope.
Yeah.
Well, I like that one. I feel like I did good.
Yeah. No, that's that. Being able to think on your feet is it's a good skill to have.
Improv. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do an improv game right now if you're down.
Yeah, man. I'm
Yeah.
like I know. I mean,
Sex with me is like.
That's how we end every episode.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this game to end the episode called "Sex with Me is Like." So basically, Jack's gonna pull up a random word generator.
I just think of it. I'm the
He always just
random
thinks
word
of a
generator.
random word.
Yeah.
So basically, just give me a word, Jack, and I'll show you what we do. We
Sex
just,
with me is like a sweatshirt.
so
Okay.
sex with me is like a sweatshirt. You gotta wear one in the winter. I don't know. See, that's stupid. Like you just gotta come up with a fucking joke about it. You just gotta compare sex.
okay. I'm down.
Sex with me is like a sweatshirt. My friend has the same one. I don't know. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. I mean, I see where it's going.
So like there was one that we had where fucking like it was just like an easy one is sex with me is like a pen. Sex with me is like a pen. You gotta fucking rub me on some paper to get some stiff to come out. You know?
Okay.
Like that.
So I'm supposed to use sex
Yeah,
with a pen.
Oh,
Yeah,
sex
just do-
with me is
just do
like a
pen.
sweatshirt. You gotta fluff me to make it work.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
pillow. Yeah, just do a pen. Just do a
Okay.
pen.
Pen.
Fluff-
Sex
sex
with me is
like
sex
a pen.
like a pen.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Sex with me. Yeah, I'm thinking, but
You need to cap it to make it last longer.
sex with me is like a pen. Oh, I got one. Sex with me like a pen. Cause there's a brand Bic, right? About get his dick. I don't know. There's other like that.
So, yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna say sex with me is like a pen. You got to put a cap on me or I'll dry out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, let's go to the next one, and then we'll, if it sucks, we'll just bail on it.
Okay. Now I'm.
Sex with me is like a cartoon.
Okay. So I got one for that. Sex like you is like a cartoon because it's not real. I don't think you get laid, bro.
Sex with me is like a cartoon. Sex with me is like a cartoon. I got rocket power. That's a good one right there, huh? I was telling you to change cameras, you
like
fucking
a
cuck.
cartoon.
Oh, my bad. You're right. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. You were on me for that one.
You get on the camera too, though, right? Or no?
Not for this.
not for this one.
We got to get one more camera so I can have a producer cam during Torgy Talks. Torgy Talk during Torgy Thoughts on Monday, or the ones that come out tomorrow. He has a producer cam. But let's do one more. Oh, what was it? Sex with Me is like a
cartoon. Usually, it's only for Asian people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sex with Me is like a cartoon. Anime is gay.
Okay.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Okay. Sex with Me like a cartoon. I mean, I think you guys are better than this. I mean, I'm just trying to think. Johnny.
It's a good thought to put on somebody on the spot.
I'm thinking like Johnny Bravo cartoons and trying to come up with shit. But Sex with Me like a cartoon.
Like Johnny Bravo, he's got cum in his hair. That's how.
Okay, Sex with Me like a cartoon. Yeah, and I'm Aladdin, but you gotta rub this dick. I don't know. Shit.
It's a hard game. We put people on the spot, make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was supposed to do better.
Some people panic. It's okay.
I think I'm panicking.
It's okay. It is a hard game. It is a hard game.
Nah, you ever seen Big Daddy? Like you guys giving me all the hard words? Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what? Like shit. Top 5. You can't do top 5. Like 'cause Adam Sandler's dope. Yeah. But I feel like his acting is good. I don't really like his stand up. But
I'm not a huge.
His movies are way better.
I'm not a huge.
He's coming out with what is it? Happy Gilmore 2?
Yep.
Fucking
it's got a lot of professional golfers in it.
Exactly.
I think Bad Bunny's in it.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
He was in that one movie I really liked, Bullet Train.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
That is a fantastic movie.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
If you like, I like the cast in it too because it's got a lot of my favorite people in it. But my one critique about it, the Asian lady in it, Kamikiko from The Boys, she's a martial arts expert and does absolutely no martial arts in the movie. I'm like, what's the point of having her in this fucking movie? What's the deleted scene that I'm missing? Like, who is this bitch and why is she in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, I will too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But you only gave me positive shit about me. But tell me what I gotta work on, man. I want to get better.
I mean, I'm no critic. I'm no stand-up coach. But I mean, I would just say just trimming the fat. Sometimes. I mean, I'm the same way with the new stuff too. Just
get angry.
Just make it shorter. That's it. Just find the way to make it shorter and just get the more.
Don't be scared to get angry.
You guys like my leg joke that I end on? Like usually, that's my ender right now. But I don't know, like if it's good anymore.
Don't share it on the air. Share it after. I'll tell you my thoughts on it.
Okay,
shared a lot of jokes on here. I'm just kidding. No, you're not revealing it to that many. We don't got a lot of listeners right now.
Oh, no.
Now. But by the time I get a lot of listeners, all that shit will be your old material.
No, part of that, exactly. I look at it because you like don't post your good shit. But then I'm like, you know what?
I just post. There's two thoughts on that.
The other part of me is like, I'm gonna post it because I'm gonna come up with more shit.
So it also forces you to write more shit. So I posted. So last week or 2 weeks ago, Addison sent me a video of Ralph Barbosa talking about posting material, and he's like, "If you're in your first couple years of comedy, your comedy's ass. Don't post it." Blah blah blah. Then Ken Flores says, "If you're not selling tickets, if you're not getting out there, you're not getting followers. Post it. So I'm just doing a little bit of both. I'm gonna post one every once in a while. I posted my first joke yesterday in a month. I usually post like a joke every couple months.
You like the Ken Flores, huh?
I'm not gonna say I was like a diehard fan, but I've seen clips and he's very funny.
So I see,
and he's from Aurora, so he's local. You know?
So I seen him. Rest in peace. You know, I never actually. I mean, I met him, and I didn't know him like that.
Right.
But there was a show. Mother Boy Giovanni Diaz.
Okay.
I don't know if he still does.
Yeah. Billy's been trying to because he did the Lobo Done, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
So he was a comedian before me, and I would always tell him, "Hey man, I want to do comedy. Like it's harder than you think, this and that." And then like just the cocky part, I'm like, it's not that hard, but just being cocky, but it is. So so he was doing comedy. So then they had a show out in Zion, and it was I got the flyer on my phone. If you guys need it for the show, like to post it when I'm talking now.
Yeah.
So it's for like 20.
Is that on your Instagram?
No. It's a flyer, but it's from back in the day. So Giovanni Diaz invited me to a show. I went to a couple of his shows. But he had in Zion, he had my mentor, Anthony Fuentes, Abi Sanchez, Ken Flores.
Oh, sorry. I thought I got Anthony Fuentes and Abi Sanchez mixed up.
Yeah.
I saw Abi Sanchez host for Kevin Bozeman.
Okay,
Abi Sanchez is the guy who headlined when I went on Vixen.
Yeah, Abi Sanchez is dope. He's dope.
That's who I thought I was talking about. Yeah, no, Abi Sanchez, different guy.
No,
so never mind.
Yeah, so he was on a show, M. Brown, and I think Smitty. So I went to see a show like $12. And then after the show, Clint Floyd would talk to him. My brother was more like talking to him, bought him a drink and this and that, took a picture of him, this and that. I didn't because I was just like he was dope, but my brother's more like talking to everyone this and that. But like I wish I would have because
Yeah.
So then he started making a name for himself, and I love comedy. So I went to Zany's in Rosemont, bought tickets to go see Ken Flores, and I'm always late. So the show started 9:30, but I didn't know. When I bought a ticket, I thought it was 7. So then I get there at 7, like 6:30 before. So and I'm like, I'm here to see Ken Flores. They're like, oh, he's not on until 9:30.
Oh, sure.
So I had 2 options. I could just Rosemont, go drink and come back. But then I said, who's on at 7? And then they were like Calvin Evans. I never heard of Calvin Evans in my life.
He does the late night shows.
So then I like, is he good? And obviously he was good. So I went to see Calvin, bro. Like when I seen him, and then with the piano and all that, bro, he's dope as fuck. Like when I sound like this is like, so after I was talking to him and I told him, I'm like, man, I love comedy, but I'm thinking of doing it. And I hadn't done it yet. And then I think Fuentes was there opening up for him.
Okay,
And I didn't really know him like that. Cool dude. And then I took some pictures with Calvin and I talked to him, and then later on I started doing comedy. But Calvin Evans is dope, man.
Yeah, like I gotta go see him because he does the late night show at Zany's all the time.
Yeah, we got some dope ass comics here, man.
Yeah, we do.
And then
Chicago is like I'd say like the probably because LA sucks.
Yeah.
Right, just LA sucks to just be in, but like LA's a great comedy city. I can't deny it. I'd probably go right now in order. I'd say Austin, New York, LA, Chicago. Chicago's probably the 4th.
Oh, well, what do you mean? Like, was the headliners
just
comedy in general?
No, just as far as like just comedy popularity on where to go.
So Austin's got the best
the biggest areas for
New York's
Austin.
got the most headliners.
I'll say no.
Austin's one?
Austin's number 1 right now.
You think so?
They got the biggest comics in the world in Austin.
No, they have the best comedy fans. They don't have the biggest comics.
They got the biggest. Everybody's out there now. Everybody's out there now.
I'd say a handful, but not all of them. Not all of them.
I'd say the majority of the biggest comics in the world are living in Austin right now.
You think so?
Yep. The only super big ones that are not living in New York that are in New York are Sam Morril, Chris DiStefano, fucking.
I can make that list.
Hang on,
longer.
Dude. Like, okay, Stavros,
Louis J. Gomez, Big J. Okerson.
Okay, but those are like I'm talking top like you when
they
you
headline.
I'm talking like Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer lives in LA.
That's it.
But like I'm talking like big arena headlining acts.
I think it'd be LA, no? LA would have the most.
No, mostly burned down. They're all moving out now. All the LA guys.
My wife is gonna be home in a little bit, so the kids are gonna fucking be loud as shit.
Ooh, fun. But no, I think LA, since they burned down, they're all branching out.
I actually had a joke about LA. So I had to drop my side piece. It was really hard because that pussy was fire. Or no. I had to drop my side piece. She lives in LA. It was really hard because that pussy is fire. Or something like that. But I haven't used it.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I seen Calvin Evans, dope ass dude, and then I saw Ken Flores with my wife, and his whole shit was about he just was in the hospital and this and that, and after he was already like making a name for himself because I'll obviously take a pic, but then the line was long. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just leave, or whatever. But now he's pretty much shows that like he made it from out here, like in like so like I want to say like. You guys got you had my top 5. Chappelle's locked in. I feel like we all agree on that. And then after that, we all got different comics, different shit. But like, I feel like
Chappelle's not on mine though.
He wasn't on yours?
No.
Oh shit! I thought.
Sorry.
Okay.
He's great. He's one of the best. He's one of my. He's just I don't know what I just do what I didn't watch him till I was older.
So it's kind of like this, like
the Chappelle show. I would come home and watch that.
I was raised by a single mother that I went to private school. I couldn't watch that.
Well, I still haven't seen the show.
I had 1 hour a day on the internet with password protected.
Okay, well, I've seen the skits, but I one day I'll say I'll watch it. The other one I haven't really watched, but the skits is Key and Peele or what is it called?
Yeah, Key and Peele.
Yeah, that shit was fucking golden. What the fuck we talking about? Oh yeah, so I feel like
Sex With Me is like
oh yeah, so basically like I got shout out to people like here, like the comedy like here. So like obviously like they got Calvin Evans, Abby Sanchez, Anthony Fuentes. You guys said you haven't heard of him, but Zach O'Ryan is though. So I feel like and Ruben Ramirez, he put the works in. I could tell.
Yeah, he puts a lot.
So
of work in. I've never met him, but like I knew he had a showcase at Red Room when I first started. He doesn't do it anymore much, but he's got that. He just did a show at the the Two Brothers Theater, Three Brothers Theater, or whatever. There,
in Joaquin. Hurricane Chris was on that.
Yeah.
So I was gonna I did a show with him once. I mean, and cool dude. But then like I see like I don't know him like that, but the posts and this and that, and I know he's putting the work in. And
Yeah,
you gotta admire that shit.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Yeah.
Like, so like I don't know him personally, whatever, but like he's putting the work in. So like when he gets to where he's getting, like I know that he wasn't
Right.
it wasn't
Yeah.
luck.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
that's why
Like-
that's why when I say this, when I hope this podcast gets there, I don't like as much as I want it to happen right now. It's like I'm also like putting in a lot of work. So whenever it does happen, it'll be like it'll be really.
And
worth
then my guy Anthony Fuentes, he's putting the work in. Like I see, like he's posting videos now, and he's gonna shoot a special. He's in New York. He's in this and that.
Fuck yeah.
But that's why, like, I want to, like, I don't think I did as good this past Friday because a month ago he wasn't there
Gotcha.
or whatever. But when he gets there, bro, like I know he's tough on me, and I think because he cares.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't say
And, like-
shit if he didn't like
And
you.
like, I'm doing okay, but I feel like I didn't do as good. I got nervous, like, 'cause,
We
like,
all do.
'cause,
Yeah.
like, so I think with him being there, I got nervous because I want to do this, do that, this and that, whatever. But I'm actually glad it didn't go as good
yeah.
because I feel like I don't like that feeling. So next time, okay, I did this wrong, did this, and I'll put the work in, and I appreciate him. So I love the fuck out of Fuentes,
Yeah,
and
man.
and
It's good to have a mentor. It's good to
and
have somebody
he's
to.
like he's dope. Like everyone tells me that when they see him, like he's just smooth, and like he's
Yeah.
been doing it 7-8 years, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I've been 2, and I feel like I'm all right. But like, if I could just stay good enough and put that work in,
yeah.
and not like, because I know he's going places. So if I'm good with him, that's why I don't worry. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
he's putting the work in. I feel like, and I gotta put more,
Yeah.
and I want to do more. And I feel like you're putting the work in. I see you with all these things, and then you got on Comedy Plex and this and that.
Yeah, I've been
I'm not-
doing 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
2 to 3 nights a week, and then I do multiple nights.
Yeah. 'Cause
Multiple
I'm not
nights.
sending the emails out because I know once in McHenry, I think Sarah Robertson or something.
Stephanie.
Stephanie Robertson. So she runs the show at the Vixen, and she said
Yeah.
just email her.
Yep.
So all I need
that's
to
how
do is
got on-
email
that's
her.
That's how I got on the first time.
And I could get on, and I haven't done it. You know what I'm saying?
I emailed her back when I was like 6 months in comedy. I did my
Yeah.
first show there when I was 8 months in, and then I did. I've done the Vixen 4 times now. I've done 2 features and a guest, 2 features, a guest, no, 2 guest spots, a feature, and a hosting spot.
And so I feel like I gotta email her, get in there.
Yeah,
So I
it's
gotta
a
put
really
more,
good
I
stage.
gotta put more work in.
It's really intimidating stage your first time just because it's so big, but it's the crowd's great.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, I've been lucky. I've been the most people. I think last year I did like 350.
Oh, nice. That's
So-
big. Yeah.
I didn't do as good.
I did the biggest one I did at the Vixen was as a Friday night show. It was like 200 plus,
Oh shit!
and it crushed. It was fun. It was
Yeah,
really cool.
I gotta email them. Just
Yeah.
put more work in. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Just
And,
hit more
like-
mics. Just try out more shit. Work your shit, and just fit it in, dude.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like I got it, but I
Yeah.
gotta put like it's like anything.
Right.
You get what you put in.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, and that's why I was like, I'm doing this at least today, so this is
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
you know,
it's something, man.
So-
yeah, it's content, dude. I'll
Yeah.
just whenever I post shit, dude, I'll tag you as a collaborator. So yeah, I'll post some reels from this shit. It'll be fun.
You got any shows you want to?
Yeah. You got any
Shout
shows
out.
coming up that you want to plug? PML Theater in Antioch.
Oh yeah, PMO
guys.
Theater. Shout out to them. They're dope ass dude, Adam,
Okay.
and then his
Yeah,
brother.
man.
They run the place, but it's nice, and they don't only do comedy. They do like plays and all this type of shit. So
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Well, yeah. Well, whenever you have your next show planned, I'll post it. I'll share it on my story. You guys, Charles Burns Comedy on Instagram. Okay. Do you have got Facebook or YouTube or anything?
yeah, I got Facebook. That was a pretty good show.
Yeah. So they're right there, guys. PML Theater in Antioch.
If you click on the link, it'll go to them.
Yeah. So there's do you do monthly shows there, or is it just kind of
We're hoping.
kind of just figuring it out?
We're hoping monthly. So we did January, we did February. I think the March one will probably get pushed to April because they got plays and stuff there.
Oh, fuck me. Sorry.
Yeah, so they got plays and stuff. So I think the March will probably get pushed to April. But it's a dope ass place, man. If it's
yeah, man.
the most people we ever had in there for comedy was 80 plus. Like, well, not 80 plus, about 80.
Okay.
That was last month, and I'm counting me and the people who work there. And shit, you know,
and
it
the
sounds
comics,
better,
and
right?
The comics and the bartenders. Yeah.
So I didn't say 80 people bought tickets. I said 80
Yeah.
by 80 in the building.
Yeah, that's
I
all that
wasn't-
matters.
Yeah, I wasn't
Capacity-
lying.
Capacity, baby. Hell
Yeah, so it's 150 seats. So the
Okay.
most we did was like 70 something last month. This month was still dope. We did like 50.
Okay. Cool.
But the plan is like one day, and I'm hoping like because I'm gonna start running that soon. And
Hell yeah.
like when it's me, like I'm gonna need a feature. Shit, I'm gonna call you this and that. I don't know what the budget is.
I'll do this shit for free, dude.
but-
I'm cheap. I'm a whore.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a
right
sage-
now-
I'm a whore.
So,
I'm a whore for stage time. I just like doing.
Yeah.
I just like doing shows in front of real people.
Yeah,
Fuck.
and then he told me he was like, I feel like you would do good at a lot of white people.
Oh, I like white people.
Yeah, and they're good.
White
like,
people suck.
yeah.
Fuck white people.
They love-
white people. I actually would rather perform in a black room.
I feel like
No, it depends. It depends on the black room. Some black rooms are very hard to once you, like you said earlier in the episode, if you can make a black person laugh, you know you made it.
Yeah, but they got like my last show. My brother-in-law, my sister took their neighbor, a Hispanic guy, cool guy, and he was laughing at all my shit. And then Friday, my friend took his cousin, and like he was laughing at all my shit. But then not everyone else was laughing, but he was like, so
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's fun and like. I'm gonna start running that shit soon.
Yeah.
And then Fuentes gonna help me
know.
out. But eventually, like he told me, like, hey man, you do this, you might not even do nothing one day. You just be running the show.
Yeah.
And so like I thought about it already, like bringing in like you, Jack, like all these, like Hurricane Chris, like all these comics I know from the open mics, Stops or Louis. You said Luis Ramirez, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Yeah. And then that reminded me. I don't know. You guys might know who it is. At the Antioch one, there was this black lady. Or black girl,
Tika?
whatever. But
Tika,
I don't know what
yeah.
joke. But her joke, the bisexual joke, I like that joke.
It's Tika. Yeah,
Tika,
she's
okay, so
funny. She
Tika,
comes
so-
there with Marshall.
So I like that joke because she was like, I'm bisexual. And then she like, you buy me shit, I get sexual. Like, I remember that joke. And then they got
Yeah,
the other
she's
guy
the
that I don't think he does any shows. I think he probably does all open mics. The cancer comic. What's his name?
TJ.
TJ with the sunglasses.
Yeah. Does he do any shows? Just open mics.
No, just open.
Yeah,
He
just
just-
open mics.
I think he just does Lucky Bernie's.
Yeah, but his nut allergy one, like my girl won't go down on me because of her nut allergy.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Like they got some good stuff there, man. It's fun. I haven't gone like I said in the past. Well, it's done now. You said,
Yeah.
but I had this.
Is it once a month or is it gone?
Once a month now.
Once a month. Well, once a month's good.
Yeah.
But then they signed me up at work for this Dale Carnegie. You ever heard of that?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, I never heard of it till now, but they got me doing that. I mean, I go in open minded. Like I feel like,
Gotcha.
I mean, you learn something. It's better than not knowing something, you know?
Yeah, for
So-
sure.
So yeah, I had 8 weeks, so I'm halfway in, and got this month left. So that's why I wasn't at the Lucky Bernie ones. But I got to start hitting the city with you or something, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're always going down there, and you're in Guernsey, so I wouldn't mind picking you up if you want to meet me somewhere close to 94. Just like
No,
fucking
yeah,
like
definitely.
meet me at the fucking at Gurney Mills, dude. I'll pick you up at the parking lot.
Hell yeah.
Not Gurney Mills at my house, probably closer.
Either way.
because I live off of Washington.
Oh, that's
Oh.
perfect. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
perfect.
easy.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
Yeah, we can alternate. Like if you go there, I'll go with you, and
Yeah,
then 1 week you
perfect.
go there, we go in my car.
Perfect.
Shit like
yeah,
that.
That's
you know?
excellent. Yeah, that's perfect, dude. Absolutely, dude. But yeah, man. Like I said, you always know to hit me up when you want to post a flyer. Whenever the next show is, I'll fucking promote it for you.
No, I appreciate that, man.
And anytime you have any other shows, just let me know and I'll fucking plug them for you. But yeah, guys, Charles Burns Comedy on Instagram. You can just keep your eye out for the PML Theater for his show. And this is another episode of Torgy Talk. Thank you for coming again, man. I appreciate it.
No, man, I
I
appreciate
hope you had fun, dude. This was
No,
fun.
I had fun.
This was a blast, man.
I feel like it could have been better.
Oh,
Like
it
we
was-
could have
it
talked
was-
more
it was a good
shit.
time.
This
Well,
and that. Like
this
when we
is
play
just
that
number one,
game.
dude. This is number one.
This is my first time here. I'll
Yeah.
be back.
You'll be back.
I'll be back.
You'll be back.
And Jackman, shit,
Hell yeah.
you crazy for the fucking shit. But
It
like I said, I
stings.
love you.
Yeah, it's
I love your fucking laugh.
I gotta learn how to
Yeah,
suppress
but
that.
no, but like I said, I love your coke joke. I know you put the work in.
Thank
like,
you.
Like
Yeah.
I know you had a joke once, and then I think Jeff Warren. I don't
Jeff's a crazy man.
I don't think he appreciates my black jokes. But you had a joke about your grandpa in the TV, but it was a good joke. And
that was literally just in my notebook, and I was like, I did never plan on saying that. It was.
Oh, you're
bad.
not- oh, yeah,
No,
so-
yeah, it was bad.
he liked it though.
Yeah,
We work it.
It was funny.
So you know how you said make it funny?
Yeah.
So he appreciates because I feel like he thinks my shit's not funny, my black jokes.
yeah,
or
they
whatever.
gotta- those. Yeah, you just got to make sure they're funny. That's
Yeah.
it. It's just whatever you
But-
guys are doing. First of all, fuck cancel culture. Fuck comedians canceling other comedians for jokes. If it's a fucking light. I understand if that's all their material is just racist shit. I get
It's a
that.
Voldemort
I
journey.
get how some stuff can be. I'm not saying I'm sticking up for her by any means. Do not quote. I'm not quoting that. Don't say that. Fuck that. I'm not sticking up for her. I'm just saying in general. There's been a lot of beef between comedians for one comedian saying fucking one thing. Blah 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 blah. It's like if it's a fucking joke, as long as they didn't say a slur, Trace Jenkins, I don't agree with you. Fuck you.
Yeah, you gotta do more. I gotta do more white jokes.
But no, like no, I just if it's a joke, like if somebody's got a disagreement with somebody, just like handle it. Don't blast each other and fucking try to ruin each other's careers. Like just handle it like real people.
I was worried I was late because
Keyboard warriors,
because you guys
yeah.
are white. I was
Oh,
really
yeah, no,
worried.
don't
I
worry
thought
about it.
you're like
I am pretty punctual.
You said unreal, dude, and then you hit me with the this, and I was like, I was a little fucking worried.
I thought me sending you the black emoji was obviously that I was joking.
Oh, I didn't notice a black emoji.
Yeah, it was a fucking black dude with an afro like this.
Oh, I was like, fuck this guy. I should fucking tell him. Do you still want me to go? I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Shit. All right, guys.
That's it.
That's it for this week. That's it for this week, guys. All right, we will see you next week with a new guest. I think we got Vince Maranto. Sorry, Vince Maranto is coming on next week. Big guest. So we will see you next week. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and but goodbye.
Bye.
Adios. I gotta. This episode was brought to you by Fat Candle Company. That's right. You've made it to the point where we're going to give you a discount code for your order at fatcandlecompany.com. So yeah, go ahead, go to fatcandlecompany.com. Use the promo code FATTORGY. That's FATTORGY at checkout, and you'll get yourself 10% off your order. Once again, that's FATTORGY FATTORGY at the checkout to get yourself 10% off. fatcandlecompany.com.